Hello? Can you hear me? Can also apparently OBS updated itself, so it's now very blue on my end. Yeah, apologies for coming out in the in the midst of like texting. It was supposed to start at 2, and then I had to like check up all the features and everything, and so it kind of like pushed it back farther. And so at the point I was like, okay, I gotta make sure why it kept like messing up because I don't know what happened the last stream. Because I thought I had too many tabs, but I didn't technically. I only had my music, Pinterest, and that was it. I didn't have anything like open besides like OBS, Mixit, and like my PNG and like Clip Studio, but that's like it. So I have no idea like why, how that happened or occurrence. I got rid of like a bunch of older stuff, so at the very least that could be like a thing, but I have no knowledge of why. So I apologize. I didn't want to come out raging in the text. That's not in professional. I should have kept that to myself, if anything else. But yeah, uh, that happened. Surely, hopefully, this time it won't really be bad because I'm still in the blue. I had to like double check, and I am in like the blue zone at the very least for like my thingy. So, no trouble to say. Well, I still don't like being rude. I don't want to come out you like a heart like screaming at y'all. It just feels unprofessional because yeah, I don't want to yeah, but surely it will work. It'll be fine. Everything should be at the very least get it situated. But yeah, um, depending on how this is, and I don't want to make this like last long. This might be like a very short stream or a very at the very least a short-ish stream. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So, besides that, hello everyone. Hi, Madre, for coming in. I know apologies for I know this randomness of the alarmness for the streams, which if anything, uh, surely hopefully the next time I'll be able to try and be on time. Hopefully I'm not over loud. By that proxy, my mic isn't loud or my music isn't like being loud over me. But we're gonna. I almost failed for my views. Oh, what happened? Oh my jeebus. I hope you're alright. I hope you're okay. Almost fell down. Fell down from a view. I hope you're okay. Be careful. You be careful. So, what are we doing today? So the last time yesterday by that proxy, I'm just playing it just playing when I see a record. I try not to rant. I don't like ranting much. I don't know if people are like, it's cool and it's fine, whatever, but I really don't like ranting. I really don't like it in general. I don't like ranting. I try to do the best I can to make sure my problems are like situated at the very least and handled, so I don't like ranting in general. Because it's not cool, if anything. So, what are we drawing today? Well, okay. So morning I was immediately posting the artwork. So if you didn't know, I already posted the lineup for the VTuber thing on Twitter. So yeah, and so mid thing, it was like I had to like before it was like early for me because I had to do something, and so because it's been like a hot while. Funny enough, I didn't realize the sheer coincidence of me doing that post in March, because technically, hold on, let me grab my charger real quick, and I'm gonna grab it and just plug my phone up real quick. There you go. Okay, what do I not need that's important? Which one of these mouses is my darn controller for my mouse? Found it. Okay. I've been doing so much work on this phone all day. My goodness gracious. There we go. So, yesterday obviously I posted the lineup for the new the VTuber. I'm gonna call it at this point a season 2 at this point because it just kind of feels like it ish in a way. if anything else. And so you're having some of a rough day. Somewhat a rough. I mean, besides the thingy, I had to like rest like a bit more because yeah, I slept like no joke. Right after I post that work, I immediately crashed out on my bed. It was that I was that like tired. I had to like fully sleep. I slept till like the afternoon, if anything else. So, um, yeah, it was a very lovely sleep. It was a very lovely sleeping that I had. 10 out of 10 recommended. But it was an extra bit. For some reason, weird ass dream. I don't know what the hell happened. Some point, I don't know why, I was like in the maze runner and something like, and I never seen Fluffers! Hey Fluffers! Welcome in! You know this music rock right? Oh, you like the music? It's, what was the music? No, what's the song of this song called? It's called Alex Oddly, in all caps, Who are you? The song I usually get half these are from a YouTube channel called Real Love Music, and so these are all no copyright feature funk music that I can just play on the stream. I'm gonna have a section where I have like more songs with a mix of this, like electronic disco. Oh yeah. Future funk is basically in the set what I listen to, like 99%, unless it's like a themed special like event. I play a bunch of like future funk, electric disco type beat musics and jams. That's 90% of what I like listen to. Future funk is basically vaporwave but disco. It's technically, yeah, that's basically what it is. In my opinion. No, you're right. I did a research. You're basically right. Ooh, my old brain likes that. Ooh, hell. Well, I have like a playlist of actual copyrighted future funk songs that I will definitely play. Have you heard of Santa Pepsi? Or what's the Macintosh 98? Or my personal favorite, just any 80s song, you just slow it down to like a reverb. That's basically what it is. Oh yeah. So I know some good songs. Nope, never heard of them. Really? You never heard of Macintosh or Santa Pepsi? They're like the more iconic. I would recommend it. If you like older songs, they basically are just the older songs from I think Diana Ross's and I think Michael Jackson's song lists. I recommend them. I don't know if I can play them because I don't know the copyright this could be on here, but listen to it. I highly recommend. But yeah, in the morning I woke up. I had to post the artwork for the VTuber thing, and so why is the reason I play bass? Ooh, I wish I play bass. I'm always jealous of people who can play like instruments super well, and like any instruments. Like it doesn't matter the type of genre. The closest I had was in middle school when when we used to have like those stupid recorders, and you know the ones that are like the plastic recorders where people are able to like play they're very crappy and you play Hot Cross Bun on it. I remember those. My little instrument, guys. Technically, yeah, it is. I can't sing at all well. I'm not a singer. I mean, if I count choir, but I don't count choir much because I was in church in those, and I barely sing well in those. And I know people are like, oh, you're singing for the Lord or whatever, but god damn it, I want to sing at least decent enough for me. And be like, I sing well. Choirs having music. It's good, yeah. But I was in children's choir, so it's not uniform. You're gonna have a couple of kids being not in sync. And that's the worst. But after I posted the art of the VTubers in the last episode, which is like that proxy yesterday, I did the VTube. I finished up the coloring of the VTube rings, and so I posted that like this morning, and I went back to sleep immediately. And so hours later, I woke up again like did check my phone for like the notifications, and holy wow, there's like a lot of people now who came. It's like a lot. There's like a lot of people, surprisingly. Did it blow? Oh yeah. I mean, in my stance in blowing up, a lot of people came, or at the very least they liked it, and at the very least 3 out of the 4 people who I did tag did see it. So yeah, they liked it a lot. At the very least. So well, shout out to all of them, but shout out to, I guess, Roy and Kane and Shia for not only taking the time to kind of like retweet, but also comment underneath it, because I was not expecting it, and by like a year. And the thing is, the ironic part is, when I did this, when I posted, also guys, speaking of it, my favorite real life night earlier. Oh, let's go! We love it. We love VTubers who like their community a lot, and they love and support the artists. Because goddamn it, we're like the backbones of everything else. Because if we are dead, oh boy, you're never. It's so Jover. And the ironic part is the fact that when I posted this on, when I posted it, I had to went back and check like when was the last time I posted the first part, and I subconsciously, I guess, in like a couple of days, it's like the anniversary of the actual challenge, because the first post I did was on March 1st or March 24th. So in like 8 days. In 8 days, the year anniversary of that part will be uploaded. So that's kind of bonkers. I wish I was artistic with talent. Anyone can be an artist. Anyone can be an artist. Anyone can be an artist. You have if you play, like, art comes in different sizes and shapes. Not all art is the same, but I feel like you can learn as long as you put your mind to it. Like, you can learn how to be a darn good, like, doodler. You ever had, like, those, like, a piece of random paper, and you just want to do, like, a little drawing of, like, a dog, like, on a bike with a hat, and just, like, a little, like, fancy mustache? You are an artist! And thankfully, there are, like, a bajillion tutorials. And so, as long it doesn't matter how big or small, how fancy, that just makes it. And that's the good dude. There are so many artists who are famous for circles. I'm not like Piet Monet is famous for using only the primary colors of red, yellow, and blue, and he made a bajillion loads of money. People are like, "What the hell?" But they realized it. So you be surprised. You be surprised. And the thing is, as long as you don't use AI art, we consider you an artist. Here at the Fiery Kitsune in the studio, we value art. We don't value AI shit, but we love creative stuff. So, yeah. As long as you don't use AI stuff for your thing, you are welcome in the house. But yeah, but I always feel anyone can be like an artist. It's like the thing from Ratatouille. Anyone can cook. Anyone can cook. But yeah, so yeah, it's blowing up. So ironically, depending on how busy or not, there's a high chance I don't know if I'll be able to stream on the 24th, since, you know, that will be the day of the anniversary. I might do a mini off-screen where I do another post of the lineup. I already have the lineup for the other two, since the last time it kind of mid-stop, if anything else. So I might work it off-screen, and I'll post it on immediately. Do I have to be family friendly before I type my response? Anyway, are you? No. Yeah, I was about to say that was my same response. Fuck AI disrespectfully. There you go. Yeah, there we go. Fuck it hard. Screw it. In fact, apparently, so on my timeline, there's some new Nevada? Whatever. The studio company for computers and stuff, they had like a new like AI render thing where they're now upscaling some realistic PS games. Or no, yeah. some realistic already looking games to like be more realistic in not a good way. And so everyone I've known has now shitting on the company because it does not look good at all. Apparently. And yeah, it does not look good. It looks not. I don't know the whole thing and why, but I think it's just because it's like it's stylistic in choice. So it makes me worry that what happens when you have like a stylistic light game? What's gonna happen if immediately you have it all like weirdly weirdly like realistic? It's like imagine like a game style with like Peppa Pig. What happens when you're like HD max it to make it realistic? That's gonna look terrifying, and that world already is terrifying. So yeah, I don't think that's like, I don't think that was a smart choice. And so everyone's like giving it the L's, if anything else. So oy vey. Leaving out AI Jameson looks so bad. Oh, I've been blocking. It's a long process on at least my timeline, but I'm just slowly blocking all of them and just being like, is this, you want to follow this AI thing or the gambling stuff? I'm like, no, thank you. So I just block them. And also, apparently, but on the good news, some company, or I don't know, this is a free site, there's a website that makes retro stuff. Like, they make your art looking like screenshots from like a cartoon. And so, I saw that, I tested it, and holy crap, I already did like a quote retweet post on it, but oh my god, it looks so good, it looks so good. I already deleted the actual posts, but if you actually go to my like the Twitter and everything, it has like a little like CRTV type like effects. It makes it look kind of like vintage and retro. Obviously, there's like a scale to like mess with and know like what effects you want to see. Okay, let me quickly try to like download it quickly. At least the one that I had. And the thing is, it's way different from how I did it originally. Because normally I use like a bunch of filters and everything and overlays, and it does work well. It works well. But it now takes it to the point where it's like, it fully looks vintage. I've been getting used to it. Don't worry, Darcel, I have been blocking it non-stop. It's the only thing on my timeline like right now is just the thing of that stupid thing. But now I'm at the point where I'm getting the images of the cool filter effect. That's better. But also, hi Darcel! How are you on this fine evening? Okay, I found it. Let me download this. Alright, we're gonna add some. Alright, so the quality might be a little bit bad, but because I'm just downloading it from my own post already, even though I already technically have it. It's gonna be in a JPEG form, so it's like worser. But trust me, this is gonna make. You have any idea how this is gonna make? The power this has bestowed upon me. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna open these all up together. We're gonna have to. This is what I got. So this is the program that I got. Let me move y'all out the way. Look at the effects! Look at the effects! A day feels accomplished. I'm glad your day feels accomplished. We love the days that are accomplished. We're gonna move you over a bit because you were like on the second. Do you see the detail in the lining and everything? Holy crap! This looks so vintage. The color, like the little TV retro filter and everything. I just did a test with like this one art for like, the beach thing, and I loved it. Right? Yeah, right. This is one of the examples. This is the second one I did with Selena. I remember her name is Selena, not Celine. And look at her. She looks so cute. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good. And I'm messing with the effects, so it's not all one-to-one the same. And you have to play with the filtering effects to make it like right and everything. This is my first attempt to try and figure it out. So obviously I was just like figuring out like what the heck to do with everything. I want to try these out. Yeah, I will, before I end stream, I'm gonna post the link, to it so y'all can figure it out. Because, oh my god, do you have any, this is gonna elevate, like, arting more, because I've been wanting to, oh my god, on Twitch, and you see, you're affiliated now! You're affiliated? Pause! Pause the music! Pause the music! This is a memento occasion right here! Oh my goodness! Durcell! Congratulations, my guy! Let's wait, we don't have confetti. Shit, shoot. Where's the confetti music? Shoot. Let's go to, hold on, I'm going to YouTube real quick to get some non-copyrighted celebratory music. Non-copyright celebration music. There we go. Hold on. There's like, why are these are not helping my case. Okay. Awards! Here's one. Wait. Yeah! Can you hear it? Okay, yeah, I can hear it. Yay! Everyone clap for Durcell. You've been pushing for the affiliate for so long. Oh my gosh, I am so happy for you. Oh my goodness, I am so happy for you. You deserve it. Honestly, you full on deserve it. Let it reach achievement after 2 years. Honest, so worth it. Everyone, if you have not, go follow Durcell. Go follow Durcell. Super cool, super awesome. Works hard. Totally, he deserves it. And if anything, like, my god, I swear these affiliation like pushes are like getting like tougher and tougher, like every single time. We love Durcell. We do. In the TV studio, we love Durcell. Durcell is awesome. Durcell is super cool. And we say congratulations. You can't hear my clapping because my mic is like far away from me. But congratulations! I'm so happy for you, mate! Next up, the road to partner! Next up, the pee-pee push. Because, oh boy, that's gonna soon happen. Alright, the music's almost over. Oh, it's almost ending. Ah! But yeah! It almost went to like another song. Okay. I'm happy. Oh yeah, you deserve it. You deserve it, and you worked hard. And everything. Trust me, these affiliation things are like, I swear they're gonna like more tougher and tougher by like the minute. Like, my god. But I'm legit happy. And like I said, follow Durcell. Durcell is super cool. And I will not shut up about it. Follow Durcell. Durcell is really cool and awesome and super swag. And has a very cool model, honestly. So yeah, I will draw that model super soon when I have when I have the chance to be on the wheel. Well, partnership might be a bit tough. You know what? No, I believe. You know what? I believe this will be your year. This will be your year. You will get it. You will get it. Cause god dang it, I will. Honestly, one of these days I might just put focus into partner. I just can't at the moment. But if I do have the chance, it'll be scary, but I believe you can do it. We're in this together. We're in this together. Doesn't matter. Take that, I don't know how to end this off. But take that, others. Exactly. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll ever do like a partner something. I might in the future. Honestly, I was like already content with like affiliated when I had it. I was like, yes, I can do emotes. Oh my god, Durcell, that means you're gonna have emotes soon. Yo! Emotes. Yes. And commands and everything. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be awesome. Dude, you just opened like a new world of possibilities now with this shot. Speaking of, I might have to soon also make an emote or something. Speaking of, I did finish one of the emotes for, someone asked for one. So hopefully I'm gonna try and like, I get it. Like for you, I have some emotes on me right now. Ooh! Show it, if you don't mind. Show the emotes! Show the emotions. Show the small you so I can see. So the next time I can see, I'll be like, oh, that's my boy. That's the boy. That's my boy Sarcel. That means I can instantly sub to you now. Oh man, I'm gonna instantly like sub to you. Oh, that's perfect. Dude, I'm gonna have my check come in on Wednesday, so this is gonna be perfect for me. But yeah, I'm in the middle. I finished an emote completion. If anything. So hopefully he likes it. But he also on the day you stream. Yes! Yeah, I will. God, I hope I have nothing on the day that you stream. But yes! Yes, let's go! Oh, it's gonna be so awesome. But for real, congratulations. But hopefully I'm gonna try and I finished one of the emotes for a creator. Just one simple one. They like the wah so much. So if you see a similar style emote that is just like the screaming, then you know who did it. But yeah. They asked for I don't know if I could say their name or not because I don't know. It's not like a they didn't say they didn't want to be like inclusive. They didn't want to be mentioned, but I didn't know if they want to not to be mentioned. So it's there. So if you somehow see like a similar style emote to that ish, and yeah. Honestly, I'm excited. It took so long. Okay, I gotta make these. So this will be like a little test, if anything. Oh. I stepped away for a second. I missed something huge. Can I get caught up? Oh yeah, Darcel got a Twitch affiliated. You missed the whole celebration. We had confetti. We had like a very somewhat good music, a good celebratorial music, and we were just like giving like confettis and like cakes and a whole shebang of it all. I really love this. Reminds me when I think I gotta step away for this week. I think that was it. I don't know what else oh yeah, emote. I made like an emote for oh yeah, the speech. Yeah, I just gave like the speech. Dude, I don't know if I can recreate that. You should do a motivational speech. Oh my god. Oh man, dude. Don't put me on the spot back from way back in public speaking class. Oh man. God, that brought me back like a memory. God, I remember during COVID, I had to do like a motivational speech thing, but we couldn't physically be there, so we had to do. It was part of my curriculum. It was part of my. Okay, it was part of my community college. I had to do it. I had to, but we were all behind computers, so technically it wasn't like public speaking, so we had to like record ourselves giving ourselves a speech to give to the teacher. And the good news was we weren't technically in front of people, but the bad news was, do you have any idea the amount of pressure when it is to talking to yourself? I mean, this was way before I was like a streamer. I talk to myself constantly, but like this was like before I discovered the whole spiel, if anything. So it was already awkward for me to figure out everything and just talking. But now here I am talking to my totally real, not imaginary audience in front of me, and nor behind me or everywhere. And I'm not like talking like a mad, crazy person, if anything else. Well, yeah, I think but we had like a talking thing. No, yeah. I mean, no, I like to talk. Public speeches and things are like a different thing. I can't talk in front of people. I get flustered so easily. And later, and if anything, and kind of I am still, if anything. I am always nervous on what the heck to say. if anything else. Because one small slip can make like can make a difference. Yeah, if anything, I don't know. But I'm slightly inconfident in how I like try to adjust your imagination. I mean, you're all my viewers. I mean, I'm the one in the cartoon world. You guys are the real people. What are if anything, you guys are crazy just for talking to a cartoon character. So I mean, who's the big who's imaginary now, me or you? I'm blowing your mind. And the best part is, I'm not even high. I'm talking through the six. Sorry, that was like a reference to a Ghost Story stuff. Never mind. And the thing is, it's blowing your mind. In a point. Yeah, I do sometimes make a smart, sometimes quaint every now and then. Yes. I'm blowing some people's mind. Oh my gosh. In the music. I mean, then again, people like just. I mean, then again, if anything, I'm the equivalent to what is Dora essentially. From like Explore, the PG-13 version of it, because we had that moment where you're like watching that or Ni Hao Kailan or uh Heaven Bet's Go Diego Go or whatever or something, and so we are watching imaginary streamer. I'm not imaginary. I'm a real thing. I can't talk with y'all. Think of me as your equivalent. Have you ever watched The Animaniacs? I'm basically am that, or any Looney Tunes and or Tom and Jerry show. And bring to plot terms. In terms, yeah, in a way. And there technically is like an imaginary French VTuber streamer who I was watching earlier, who has like a full on like imaginary style and vibe to it, like full on stop motion and everything. I aspire to have that. I love stop motion. It's like one of my favorite animation styles. Oh, claymation. Oh, it's so fun. Oh, it's so good. Irriti. We're gonna do like a mini test because I want to like run through these filters to figure out like how to make the little thingy. The low-key slapping along with the hecky. Oh, this song is called Eden Kai and I don't know how to pronounce this. I don't know this last name. Sivagul? Sivigul? Called The Soul Mandana. And hopefully I did pronounce that right. A high chance I didn't technically, but yeah. Hopefully. But I'm gonna choose like a couple of like test kind of like screenshots because I want to now make for real cartoon like screenshots if anything else, so I can try to make my screenshots more. You know, idea how realistic my thumbnails will be? I can just make my thumbnails just looking like cartoon screenshots. This is gonna revolutionize my arting skills a tad bit more. Is this the new? No, that's a not good layer. Where's Yeller? Here we go. Yeah, because at some point I'm gonna try like make like actual. I mean, technically I do make my thumbnails look like screenshots in a way, but they don't look like screenshot-ish in a way. So hopefully this will help. Okay, and that's the short, and now we'll have the vase, the vest, meant to say. And then boop, boop. And then yeah, if you want to follow the channel who has like all the music, it's called Real Love Music. They're the ones who have like all the different style and genres. And the thing is, these are the non-copyright versions. So I am adding the sub when I do have my actual playlist to the list. I'm gonna incorporate some of these songs because I do like some of these. They are really good. Yeah, the tuna is slowly coming together, as well as like a playlist music thingy. So hopefully you'll have that. And I don't know if can I show it? Can it work? Hold on. I don't know if it's... Okay, so bear with me. I did something, and I don't know if it works. So it's only... The thing is, it's only on this screen, because I think I was earlier, like messing with something. Like, I mean, not earlier, I mean, like, a couple days ago, so... I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Okay, so... Yeah, okay, here we go. I found it. So, I added something cool. I'm gonna add this to every other screen. So, if it works. Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Hello? Did it work? Did it work? Oh no. Oh no. Oh man, did it not work? Oh no, wait, they're there-ish, kinda. I don't know if you can see it. It's not on my end showing. Oh man, okay. There's a high chance I can't, it's not even showing. Damn it, okay. I thought I added, yeah, it's hiding. It was like closed caption. Is it not, why is it now not showing the CCs? Why is it not showing the closed captions? It's showing. It shows, but it's not showing. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, I thought I had it working, and I guess it didn't want to work, so I'm a little upset. I thought it was gonna be like those things where it just shows like probably on the other screen, but I guess not. But I thought probably the update kind of butchered it up, so I have to redo it all over again. It's like cool. I mean, I didn't touch nothing on it, so if anything, it's like it's barren bone at the very least. So the thing wasn't really effective. I had it tested so I can at least like hear my voice, but I might have to like redo everything once more so that way it could test it out. But hopefully, if I have that, you'll be able at least to understand what I'm saying, hopefully, and not be confused with what I'm like scribing or whatever. But it was there. I didn't delete anything, I don't think, so. But yeah, hopefully in the future I'm gonna add some, the CCs, so that way you'll be able to hear me, and you'll be able to, for those who just are like watching from the side or whatever, and if you're busy, you can have those easy access for all those people who won't be able to know won't hear what I'm saying. I just imagine like a cassette tape playing or like a vinyl record spinning. Oh, that's kind of cool. Honestly, I would love that. Like an MP3 play. I was trying to figure out those stuff out though for the music thing. I was trying to figure those out, but I just didn't know. Frick. But that's smart though. Coming off to bed, I just want to stop by and sign for a few. Oh, Fluffers, thank you so much for stopping by. We hope you rest well and sleep well. I don't know when the next time we'll stream. Hopefully it will be on time, but it might be late. It heavy depends on the days. But you have a good rest. Sleep well, take care. Okay, so where's the... Till next time, and thanks for tuning in, but I hope enjoy tuning out, and you rest well, take care. Now where is my perfect... Okay, is that the brush that I used? Was it mapping brush? Oh yeah, it was mapping brush. But the funny thing is, so when I did the whole, when I posted the VTuber lineup thing, I didn't realize that I posted. This is the month that I did start my whole VTuber like drawing spiel thing. Like the first drawing that I did was way back in, was like the March 24th. So I subconsciously just was like, I want to do this again on the month that I decided to do it. Like, it could have been any other day. It could have been January. It could have been like it could have been next month. Heck, I could have done it in April. But somehow my subconscious, I guess, was like, no, we're gonna do it the month you start the whole thing. When you start a challenge that no one was really pressuring you to do, let alone making you do. And it was just for pure enjoyment. And lo and behold, yeah. I guess it's March Madness. Never seen her. Yeah. March is doing some things. And also the March singing is also happening also, so I'm seeing more people. I got some people who are like, I'm gonna post the actual singing thing like later on in next month, so yeah. Cause I really am like, I'm still reeling in from that whole thing. That took so much out to me. But who knows? Maybe I'll be like one of them cool sick V singers and everything. And just be like Miyoshis. Oops. Enjoying my online friends and sharing with them. Aww. Oh, that's. I hope they liked it. Well, of course they're gonna like it. Who wouldn't? If no one would like an online drawing that you went out your way to draw, that'd be sucky. But I'm glad they like it. There we go. Okay, I think that is... Killing yes there. Oh, it's the fact that people are like, it's so weird to the point where in the online, almost, it's so small. It's so small. Like, it's so small knowing that, like, almost everyone at some point knows someone, and by that proxy, if you're just in their chats, you can, like, immediately see them and, like, oh, wait a second! Like, wait a second, I know you from another streaming channel that I watch, and or you were, like, there, like, a tad bit. Like, what in the world? What is this? A crossover episode? It is very interesting how so many like bigger people who I think are bigger than me know me enough, and they're like kind of cool enough to like talk or like aware of my own existence. So it makes me a tad bit happy in a way that I'm like, huh, I made somehow like a slight difference. I don't know what the hell I did, but I somehow made a difference. I don't know. I'm just me. I don't really change myself. I'm not like, I don't like. I can't do like a high voice. I can't put on those like cutesy anime waifu or Hispando voice or whatever. I'm just me. I just like nerd stuff, and I can't. Ooh, I can't. How high? Wait. Ooh. Wait. Like how do I do that the high? Oh my god, my throat. Maybe I can. I can't. How the heck? I'm trying to like actually channel it. It's like really hard. I sip. Okay, that wasn't even like near what I was going for. I think I almost went like a British boy route. I sip. That wasn't even close. I don't think that was close. Someone would agree. I can't even do it. I think I just went like a chimney sweeper. It's like, hiya, Simp Boy. You want your chimney sweeps? Simp Boy, I left you a lovely note letter on the doorstep. It says to me by the cherry I can't go girl. I can't girl, man. It's hard to girl, and I'm the girl. Oh man. Herb! Oh my gosh, Herb! Hi! What's good? Oh, you came at a very awkward moment of me girling, kinda. Thanks for the posture and the hydrate. How was Whoop Chat? I saw you was on there. You made so many cool. I saw so many cool people, and you saw so cool people. How was it? Tell me the deets. It was great. I wish I want to be on there one day. It looks so fun. If anything, I hope one day I could try and like, Oh wait, Herb, wait. Since you're here, I finished. Do you want to see the thing, or do you want me to send it to you? I finished the I mentioned a bit of chat, but the emote, kinda. Do you want me to? Can I share it to them, or do you want me to DM, or how? I didn't stream it. It was like off stuff when I was trying to fix my darn computer. Send it. All right, let me DM it to you quickly, so that way I can like share it. At the very least. So I guess the bats out the cat, if anything. I want to see if he has permission, because if the permission is from him, because this is from, I guess, a commission in a way from him. So yeah. So let me. And hi, oh my gosh! Well, everyone slowly is just like emerging. What is going on? Everyone is like slowly coming out from like from the depths of like the night or the day. Am I too loud? I'm not even okay. You know what? I'm not gonna say nothing. But how are you? How are you, Enkai? Where's the email? Here it is. Here it is. Tell me what needs to be fixed. And send. All right, it's sent through. It's sent through whenever you're correct, when you want to see it. Yes, PNG on. Really? Ooh, dude, we could do a group chat. I don't know how that works. We could, dude. Oh man, I'll be even doubly nervous. That's cool. I didn't know I can use PNGs. Dude, I could ask them like cartoons and stuff. And also Duo on there. Duo. What? Wait, what's Duo? I actually don't know what that is. Wait, so you and another person can also like collab in a way to like to oh my god, that's actually kind of cool. Now I gotta find someone who's like hey, do you want to join and do like a collab on Boop? And we could just go from different peoples and just ask about cool things. And because I know from when it was like mentioned, it was like a place to like at the very least get advice and like kind of like it's like a big giant collabing where everyone can collab in a way, which is kind of is nice because god dang it, VTubers are like, I swear we're in a war somehow within the community, and like we need to like back each other up, man. That seems kind of fun. I'm gonna check it out. We are a very big community, and somehow, my god, we are somehow this is why I like VTubers. I love the uniqueness. This is why I did the VTubering drawing thing. It's because I like the uniqueness that they all bring. They all have the different flavors of like style and like aesthetics and everything. And god dang it, it's cool. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. Half my family knows it, ish. At the very least, they are aware. So I know my family is like aware, at least almost all of them. So god dang it. That's why I want to be like the big VTuber and everything and all the good stuff. And I don't know. That's why I'm trying to make my hopefully anything. If I'm on VTube chat, I'm gonna 100% just ask people like, hey, what's your favorite show? Would you give me your favorite cartoon on a list of like, and I'll give you like a random fact of any cartoon show that I may have remembered watching, or a random cartoon fact. I don't know. How do I hand real quick? Oh man, one of my biggest problems.
Did you know that?
Oh, random cartoon. Oh, random toonie fact already. Random toonie fact. Did you know? Actually, I guess. Might as well start it. So apparently, there was a. Oh, the original name for the Powerpuff Girls in the pilot was called the Whoop Ass Girls, and so they originally were a lot more, I guess, grodier, but nothing so much. It was a pilot that started, I guess, them having going up against Fuzzy Lumpkins. So originally they were just called the Whoop Ass Girls, and so you wonder why they had to change the Powerpuff, because we don't want little Billy talking about like, can we watch that show with the Whoop Ass? And also the streak, noise, the streak starts. The streak starts. The better question is, can you keep up with it? Oh man. Oh, I got the response. I gotta text. Give me a minute. Hold on. Let me do something quickly. Give me a minute. There we go. There we go. I locked in on my streak. I keep on losing them. You'd be surprised. It sucks in a sense for me, because I stream way late and or the time where no one's really is open. So you get the late night stuff from me. I'm like the late night channel stuff. You get the daytimes, you get the morning times. I'm the late night show. I'm Boomerang, the darker version. Boomerang Next, Boomerang Teens. What was it called? It was Boomerang when they played shows like SWAT Cat and like I think the Avengers, DC the anime series, or something like that. I'm like that version. Any of the late night shows. Oh man, I love late night shows. It's so like okay. There was a time that I thought, and I don't know, or the late night shows when Adult Swim always like popped up when you like wake up in like the morning when it's like super late, or like imagine if you was a kid, you're just coming back from watching like the Boomerang shows or the Cartoon Network shows, and all of a sudden you just hear like well, that's it for today. Don't be sad. We'll be back tomorrow. And you're like, uh-oh, it's getting late. Because you know when you hear that little thing, you're like, uh-oh, it's time to get late. It's late. So I gotta find the remote, but you don't find the remote in time, and so you're just like kind of panicking as to like where it could possibly be. And you're like, you hear like the theming of like Adult Swim stuff slowly like coming in, you're just like, where's the remote? Where's the remote? Where's the remote? That's such like a real feeling. And now I kind of like some late night shows. And the music keeps playing in, and you're just like, oh no, where's the cartoons? These are the cartoons. What's the one that always plays on Nickelodeon? Oh my god, the George Lopez show? You mean that one? It's like when you're like, you know it's late. When you have your TV on playing SpongeBob, and all of a sudden you just like wake up to the sound of like the low rider in the background. And you're just like slowly coming of age, like you're slowly realizing, what the heck is that? What is that in the background? And you just see like, and you're in the dark, you don't know what it is. Uh it's just like the sounding of like everyone jumping up and down like the imaginary like trampoline. It's like what that freaked me out. That is such like a real experience. That's such a real experience. Anyone actually watch that show? I mean, okay, kind of. I never cared enough to like stick around and be like, man, George Lopez was like my favorite show ever. Like I knew the guy. I was just not like, it's like, oh my god, it's 3 a.m. It's time for George Lopez. I think it was just like one of those shows that like, you know it's late. Like you know it's late. And you know you was like up way too much. Those types of beats. And I never really watched a lot of like reality shows. We was talking about it like last stream. There's a lot of like Nick shows that came on that were like what kid would watch this? Cause like they had the Full House. They had what else was on there? It was another late night Nick show and I can't remember besides the George Lopez one. It's not. Dude, it's gonna eat me in the back of my head. Hold on. Late night Nick shows. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Full House. Nick at Night. Okay, so it was called Nick at Night. So it was an era of just like the teen version, I guess, or like the adult. Cause you have your mornings where like depending on like thing, it'll be like Nick Jr. No, Noggin. That's the name for like babies. And then at some point you have like the afternoon where it's just like all of the like teens and preteens and adult or kind of teens. And then later in the evening you have like Nick at Night. So they'll have like Full House. They'll have the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, the Nanny. Rosanna, I think, and somehow I Love Lucy, which I don't think it was like any like 85 shows and all that stuff. So that's I don't think I know anyone who watches that. The thing is, I like. Oh, welcome back to me. Ooh, how was dinner? What was food? What was the food like? Did you have some good, delicious stuff? I'm in the middle of eating a hot pocket. But the thing is, I never like the only like late show I remember watching was like I think I Love Lucy, and that was just me like voluntarily watching it with like my auntie and just being like, oh, this is cool. I should never play shit. Oh my yes! Oh my god, yes! Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is so good. It's so good, and the theme song slaps. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground, I spent most of my days. I'm trying to think of the rest of the song. It's been a while. It was good. Had some tacos. Ooh, that is so delicious. I love tacos and salad. I love tacos. Freaking love tacos so much. I love chicken tacos. They slap super good. But the thing, I think I was like those kids who were like, who preferred watching like cartoons type shows because I was more into like, you know, animated stuff. So if I didn't watch that, I always watch Teen Nick, which is basically where they just put all the 80s shows on there. So you'll have the shows like the Rugrats, you have I think the Weekends, Real Monsters, Angry Beavers, Ren and Stimpy, which is a show that I was surprised I was able to watch. Freaking like Cat Dog, I think was there. I think Scratch Cat counts. SpongeBob was my childhood until it became dumber than usual. I was those. Oh my god! I wish I could watch SpongeBob. I mean, technically I can, but I was one of those kids who were like, who couldn't watch SpongeBob solely because of the fact that like it was a very like dumb show, and the parents think it was like dumb. So for the longest time, I was just I was the only kid who was just the odd one out who just never watched it, and so I asked my mom like why, and so she was like, because it's dumb, it's not good for your mind, and it's gonna rotten you. And that was just the original, like the early, like when, like the early season, and then up to when the movie came out. That was it. And so I was like, oh man, when can I watch it though? She was like, ugh, when you are like old enough, then yeah, you'll watch it. And so she was like, when I'm like 14 or 15, and I got to that age. And so I asked her, hey, now that I'm like old enough, can I want to watch SpongeBob with permission? And she turned and was like, you can watch it, right? He's like, you can't watch it. Like, why are you asking me permission? And I was like, but because you're the one who told me to not. What do you mean? I'm like, hello? But I wasn't able to watch. Hold on, I gotta finish this. There you go. But there was like 1,000 like other shows I remember I couldn't watch, and it was like during that era of like, because it's dumb, don't watch it. So it was SpongeBob I could never watch. Where's the flip? It was SpongeBob I never could watch. I couldn't watch early Adventure Time, like when Adventure Time was like kicking around. I wasn't able to watch. Okay, I don't like the handing for some reason. We're gonna have to like, get rid of these hands. I couldn't watch Adventure Time. I couldn't watch regular show. I couldn't watch what else? Gumball, apparently. I couldn't watch Gumball. The Amazing World of Gumball, because it was also in the too stupid to watch category. And I was just like, okay. And so, yeah, I missed out on a lot of stuff. Surprisingly, I was able to watch it, sneak by it when I had the chance. And that was when I discovered what Fiona and Cake was. The one time I discovered what Adventure Time was when I discovered it in the gender bent version. And I was like legit upset that it wasn't really real until now it became real. So I was like, ha, I win. Yeah, I like Fiona and Cake. I think it's one of those, I didn't know it was a gender bent thing, but it made me realize like I really like the gender bent versions of like stories and things more. I mean, like, man, I wish I could one day be like the opposite of me, I guess. I don't know. Because every episode back then had to have like a spin-off where you are like actually, there are tropes in shows that have to be like in early show, like early 80s to like current day TV shows that has like a staple when it comes to like TV. Like there has to be like at least an episode for it. So you have like and I saw a post that did this on Twitter. So you have like your standard pilot, and then you have like your first season design. And then you spin up. No. It's more like when it comes to like an episode, like a TV show, there's usually like a certain staple episode that like kind of like themed around it, like no matter what. So you have like your you have your first episode design of the character, like / the pilot. Then you have like the gender bent episode. Then you have the like, oh no, it's the zombie apocalypse episode. Or like some sort of insert disease spreading like a zombie. Then you have your holiday episode, which will either fall under Halloween or Christmas or Thanksgiving or Valentine's Day. But you have to have at least a holiday episode for all of them. And then you have like the baby episode where or somehow everyone is a baby or a kid or something. Then you have your amnesia episode where the character or somehow the main character forgets or the bad guy forgets. And so it's like a battle of like, oh man, a what if scenario of what happens if the bad guy was good or if the good guy was bad. It's things like that. Oh my god, chemistry. And then you have like the evil version of the character, like the evil version. Then you have like the weird like mind control-y episode or something. Unless that falls into zombie. And then you have your like what else? The special guest comes in and they have like a special episode dedicated, or a special artist, like Adventure Time did, like so many times. And then you have your what was it? So yeah, you have like the episode that has like a celebrity guest. And I'm not talking about like a celebrity, they'll either have them be like a celebrity art guest or a celebrity like Arthur. And by that, you can clearly tell it's a celebrity because they look freakishly out of place in the show. Like, you look back at any Arthur episode, you can tell who's like the special guest solely because of the fact that they look more human, that they just look like a human with ears. They don't even look like they're in the world. And it's kind of funny. And then you have your like the movie, which is just them with like a shading if they don't have shading. Or you have like what else is like the Western, the cowboy, the yeehaw, the justice type of episode. or something like that. And then you have your, I'm trying to think like almost all the real life episode where they just somehow are just in the real world. So for why, how, I don't know, but yeah, they're just in the real world. Like the Garfield movie. And I think that's almost all of them. I mean, if anything, if that's the case, then almost every episode will have like a spin-off of like its successor, because there's so many. Actually, no, their spin-off will either go to like a generation for their kids or the generation of when they're babies. It's always like the kid or like something like, my god. Which is kind of funny. But yeah, every episode has like a version of like something like that. It's kind of funny. And quote me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure like to this day they still follow some tropes. Not in like that order, but still there's like a themed episode dedicated to it. And Gravity Falls is the example, like you mentioned, because technically this takes place over the course of summer. There won't be able to have like obviously like any other holiday episodes that are more catered towards like fall or winter or spring of sorts. So they have like a reason as to why the people celebrate the different the holidays. So they have the Summerween one just to explain that the reason why they have Summerween is because the people love Halloween so much, they celebrate it twice. So Summerween's a thing. So it gives us like a chance to have the actual Halloween episode. And then you have summer. Yeah, I think they had a Christmas version for that, right? I don't know if they did, because I never watched Gravity Falls. I don't know if they did, but I'm pretty sure they did. But they have, if they did, they'll have like some version of like, you see, every time they have like, we have Christmas, it's because we love Christmas so much. I feel like they did. If they had a summer, if not, then I guess it makes sense, because I'm pretty sure a Summerween is legit like an actual thing in terms of like people do legit celebrate it in some parts. I mean, I don't know what part of the world or neighborhood, but some do. But yeah, you have like some episodes for like why they do the thing. Oh, and right, the obligatory like musical episode, where somehow it's just a musical somehow. I don't know where or how it takes in place, but somehow there is a musical episode. Or the origin story, where they have like the origin of how the character came to be, which is usually like the first episode immediately, describing the character of like how they became who they are today and everything, and like the origins of like why they are all so, you know, yeah, the prologue kinda. I mean, if anything, that could fit underneath pilot, because technically pilot episodes are considered like the origins, but there's like some episodes that are like the actual origins of the character or whatever. Like if there's like a mysterious character you just don't know like the lore to or whatever, they're like, here's the true origin story of like why are they like this and blah 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 blah. Which makes sense, I guess. Because I think Mystery Inc. did something kind of similar to that, technically. I mean, not like an origin, but like somewhat similar to how they handle the whole town and the characters in a way, in terms of all that stuff. But yeah. But those are the only episodes I'm pretty sure are like themed wise have like the thing, and almost every episode will have it. Or the body swap episode, right? Oh my god, I almost forgot. For some sticks. Well, no, that's always in the course of the series. They'll always do it. Right, it's the body swap episode, aka like the Freaky Friday. It's Freaky Friday. I don't want to call it body swap. Freaky Friday is like a better terming thing, where the characters are like, oh man, you have a hard life, or oh no, I have a hard life. Like, well, I bet I can live like a hard life than you. And the thing is, okay, I had a dumb idea for like a weird collab, if ever the case. Like, I don't know how this will ever work, and I know it'll be very funny if I somehow did like a Freaky Friday with one of my mutuals, since they have like a if they have like they have like already like the VTuber models. and I just like swap like a model with them, so they would have mine and I would have like whatever they have, and so I could just like I can go on like their stream. I go on like my own regular streaming, like, oh my god, I'm someone else's the thing or whatever, and everything, and I'm just like trying to figure it out. Obviously, I don't know how that would work. April Fool's special. Oh, that would be good. I don't know if I have the time though, but that was just like a giant, like a what if anything else. If, if anything, you know what? I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put a future pin for that, just in case. If I ever do like that type of like episode, because it'd be like a weird, like a fun episode, or like a fun, like a dumb collab, or like a skit or whatever. To be like, oh my god, you're in my body and I'm in yours, so what the heck are we supposed to do? We just try and carry on like each other's stream as like normal. And just gonna be like, okay, we're gonna have to end this before it gets weird. We're just gonna see what the screen reading line is, and I'll be like, oh damn, the pressure ones. I don't know what the heck. I don't have plans for April Fools. What the heck does April Fool even fall on? It falls on a Wednesday. I have a work on the Wednesday. Oh, I don't. Do I work on Wednesday? I don't think I work on Wednesday. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it hasn't updated me yet. I mean, if I do that, then what's the point for being the secret? I mean, the April Fools could be like. I mean, it could be like a thing where you can subtly see the difference, but you just don't know what. Or I could pretend there was a prank, but you just won't know. Or I could be joking. Well, obviously, and I don't want to joke about like what happens and things, because I'm not a very funny person with pranks. I don't know funny stuff, so I'm just like, oh no. I already I'm not a prankster, and when I do a prank, somehow I'm like the one who's getting the last out of the stick. I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be doing that. It'll just be like right by hood, and I see a wolf. Just like, oh my god, Kitsune, why do you have like big ears or whatever? And honestly, it would be funny if I did like a debut something like on the day of, like it's not even like a joke or whatever. That's the biggest fooling of all. I pretend I actually have a debut when I actually do have a debut, and y'all, because of the day, you're thinking I don't, which in actuality, I really truly do. So it's like a seeding of like, it's like Schrodinger's trickery. Am I having a debut or am I not? You can tell. Woo-hoo. Exactly. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really do pranks in general because, I can't think of anything funny. If anything, my dad had done like a dumb prank twice within the year, and I have to physically I had to tell him straight, like, please do not joke about it, because I live far away from my dog, and so every time, like, he called me on April Fools, I have to, he'll tell me like, oh my gosh, Kit, you have to believe, like, we have to give away courage. And the first time he did, I was like actively like angry at him, and I was like, what? I was almost on the verge of crying. And so he's like, gotcha, April Fools. And I was like, Dad, what the heck is wrong with you? Don't do that. And then he's like, fine, I won't, I promise. And then the next year, he did that same prank like again. And I was like, I got up to him and be like, Dad, if you joke about the thought of giving away my dog, or the fact that he had to go somewhere after I said I was gonna get him back and bring him to my house, I will not forgive you. I told him straight up, like, I will hate. And he took it to heart, and so he hasn't pranked me like that since. If anything. And because I love my dog. I love my dog. And it's lucky part for me is I'm not in the position for me to constantly visit when I was at school time. So and if he goes away, then that will be upset for me because I love my baby boy. Because no one makes joke pranks about giving away a pet. That's like the lowest form of pranks. That hurts me. I didn't even know with other pranks. Oh no! Oh yeah. I would have gone like, I want full serious and be like, I won't ever like talk with you. You will never be like ever I won't ever talk to you if you ever joke about the fact that you joke that my dog is gone. Okay, so the face is done. The C. I was like, yeah, it's gonna take a bit of stuttering because I have ad blockers on my laptop, so it's not gonna really, it's gonna be obviously slower. Yeah, thankfully it just takes a bit. Plus it's through like, wow, what am I on? Internet Explorer. So Internet Explorer is always gonna be like a little bit iffier instead of Chrome. Practicing perspective and looking intent. Ooh, perspective. Ooh. I am not good at that, so I wish you luck on that. I mean, there's like tutorials on how to do it, but good luck. Perspective is either your best friend or like your pain side, a pain for you. I don't like the hair. Oh my god. This hair is like tipping me off. This is hair. Thank you. Yeah, I actually finished I was in the middle of like watching like more older shows, so I'm in the middle of watching now Beetlejuice, the cartoon version of it, at the moment. And my god, I forgot. I'm already in the episode 1. I have a chance to finish it, but I forgot. It is it is insane how it is very different from like the movie. In terms of like character stuff and everything. And I mean the original movie, not the actual not the remake, not the updated version and the sequel to that. I'm talking about the original from I think 1980 or something? I can't remember. And the relationship with like the girl, I can't remember her name. And so it was weird how like in the show cartoon apparently she's obviously was supposed to, I guess, like not a love interest, but like a best friend. But in the movie, the 80s version, it was like, oh yeah, I'm in love with this kid. And I'm like, okay, first of all, there's a lot of wronging in that sentence. Are you fully aware of what you're about to do and say, good sir? So from in the original, because I think that was the original Beetlejuice, not the cartoon. I'm talking about the original, the old version. There was like a weird like relationship thing that Beetlejuice had with like the girl or something. I don't know. So bad the context. No, that's what I said. I put the context of the movie. Out of context, yeah, because there's like 3 different versions of the guy. The original, the cartoon, and like the new, I think 20s version of Beetlejuice. And so I'm like, oh my god. That's it. I said in the beginning that the relationship between him and like the girl is like very different in the different medias. In the cartoon, they were like kind of besties in a way. But in the movie, he wanted to like have her. So yeah, I gave some context. I gave my stance. I'm not just speaking it out to the wind. Yeah, the 80s are weird, very, very weird. And this was like horror 80s, so they had those, and that was PG at the time when they discovered what the word PG was. Have you seen what that meant back then? It was not that. Like, so many films. I was watching so many at one point. With me and my mom would watch like a bunch of like films from her time. So like we would watch like classics. Like I think we watched like Gremlins at one point, and then we watched like I think the sequel, and then we watched like other like we watched like When Mars Attacked, the one that had like Jack Black in it for a bit and everything. And so I was like looking at her and I was like, you guys watch this stuff? And she was like, yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, this is very gory. I was like, yep, yeah, well, newsflash, this is a PG film, so yeah. Technically, it's for kids. I'm like, what kid would like this? And you're like, yeah, I like this. I mean, it can't be for every shit. Well, to some audience, they'll just up the rating and being like, it'll be like not for those under like what was it, BT or something, or they'll put like the rated R or NC-17 type beat. So they were like, let's give you like the joy of 80s stuff. And by that, let's just give you like a bunch of nightmare stuff. Because, oh my god. Gremlins is terrifying. I mean, obviously it was a terrifying film, but it is just a terrifying, like... It is scary. Especially the second one. Oh my god. It, like, tipped me off on how, like... I forgot how good the effects are. It never made me want... No film has ever want me more to, like, almost feel like I want to throw up. It's like, god... Like, ugh, they have like the bubbling effects and like they make you feel and see like the point. Okay, I don't know if it's like a spoiler because it's like a very old film, but in the second part of in the film, so it was like a taking place in like a building during I think it was during like the holidays or something. But anyway, all the gremlins were in like an office and they were trying to like escape out, and so I think the main characters were able to like kill them with like the fire. Well, they first gave them water because you're not supposed to give them water because they grow. Then immediately they gave them fire to try and kill them off. And so they have like the camera crew like looking at them all super closely, intensely, and descriptively. You can see like all like the bubbles and it's like pimple popping videos, but they're like really, really worse. Like, very terrible. Someone describing. That's the best I can. Yeah, that's the best I can describe it. Watch the actual film, because I'm just giving like a surface level. What they did was worse, or no, good. It's good. I mean, what they did was good, but visually, it was terrifying. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Still watch it. I highly recommend. Good film for the whole fun for the whole film. If anything else. Everybody was like, oh yeah, it's one. Oh yeah, I highly recommend it. It's unironically, it's such a good film though, for real. It's super nice. It teaches kids about responsibility, so that way little Billy doesn't have to end up being like a bad parent owner. We realize that you can't give like. In fact, there's so many. The 80s were the times of films where they were just like balls to the walls. Like, what's the one thing will make films of that people will watch it? And my god, they made like a bunch of like take out the horror aspect. There's so many good like non-horror things that came from it. Like Honey, I Shrunk My Kids. Honey, I Shrunk I Shrunk Myself, or I Shrunk My Wife. And then you have Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And then you have like Honey, I Think I Grew the Baby or something like that. What else? I'm trying to remember. So many 80 movies I remember watching. I'm trying to actually remember. We're all so good. What else was there? Home Alone, the first one. was good as well. I never cared for the New York one because it took kind of like the concept of like being home alone, like out of it. It was like the same verse as the first, so I'm just like, eh. What else? I'm trying to remember. A lot of movies were. Oh, Annie. Okay, Annie was a good film. I remember watching. I was obsessed with Annie. Funny enough, I never was a musical kid, but apparently, I guess the Annie is said musical. I just didn't know. But Annie was a movie, but musical slash that I was very obsessed over as a kid because I really, really thought being an orphan was cool. And an orphanage is not cool, obviously. It's like a very serious thing in the worlding and such. And a lot of kids are like, don't have homes and everything. And so that's like I wasn't trying to glorifying it. But I thought at the time when I was a kid that being an orphan was like a cool thing and being tough and having like Daddy Morbucks or no, Daddy what's his face? I can't remember his name. Was like having like a rich dad and like a rich like soon to be mom and everything. His name was like Dad something. I'm not crazy. He's like I'm gonna like he was like Dad or Daddy something. It's been decades. Hold on. And they changed from very to very, so I can't look up the 2000 version or the recent version because it's gonna give me like a not good version. I need the original. It's like it's not. Wait, any more about this from Powerpuff Girls? Who was the guy? Who was the face? Warbucks! Okay, no, I was close. Okay, I was kind of close. It's not Morbucks, it's Warbucks. It's Oliver Warbucks. Wrong wording. Okay. But my statement still stands. It was kind of cool. I thought it was cool being like, living with someone who's like super rich and everything. I watched this one movie, I watched a lot. Oh, what's the name? I may possibly know it or not. Depends. But I was super obsessed with Annie because I thought, I love the songs. You might thought my one-trick pony of me able to say all the languages thank you was like a cool feat. Get ready for when I used to sing Tomorrow and When the Sun, every song from Annie back to back. Remembering every of the words. That was my also one-trick pony spiel. I was proud of that one for me. Shaolin Soccer? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Hurdles just be like, I mean, okay. If I had the time, I was gonna legit sing like a mini. Because one of the you were on the carrot. Look, I said my statement. It won't happen until the thing happens. I gave my goal. Now your job. My job is to either figure out how to expose myself more so it can happen. So, me. But I used to be super obsessed with Annie over the course. I thought like I love the songs. I mean the old one, not the new version. I really hate like the 2018 version. It sucks so badly. Referring to you didn't know Shaolin Soccer, but it's obscure. Oh, is that a reference from it? Oh, I didn't know that was a reference. Oh, I didn't know it was a reference to it. Oops. Yeah, I didn't know the reference. What else am I trying to remember? Rush Hour. Oh! Did you watch all of them? They're gonna have Rush Hour 4 super soon. But that, I think they are making it. Ooh, nice. It's really good. I am excited for when Rush Hour 4 hits. And I hope to say, people, make it as racist as you can. Do not change a single thing. Do not appeal to anyone. Stick to what you did in the first film. Jack it up more. I want bring them stereotypes up more. Oh my god. God, that was like, if it's not like the exact almost same way how it is and everything, I will not watch it. I refuse. There was a lot of people's like, make it as racist as possible, just like the first one. I'm just like, you know what? That's kind of fair. That's the one time the world was like, let's bring it back. We don't condemn it, obviously. Racism is bad. But in the case of Rush Hour, that's the one time it's like a weirdly acceptance, and it's like very funny. It's just very funny. God, I cannot wait. They're already doing the recording. I know what you're saying. Don't say it. You can't. Don't say it. There was more other references. There was a part in at the food stall area. I can't remember what's his name. Was like, I think they were arguing back and forth about the food and everything. It's like, man, you gotta have this like heavy oil grease or something or whatever. There's like a video talking about like the genius of the movie and why it's like a very accepted filming and everything. Like oh my god, it's such a good film. It's such a good film. God, I love Who's on First references. It's my favorite, like, in every show. It's not mandatory, but god, every show at least should have like a Who's on First type reference. And I love and IMU is just based, it's just a chef kiss. Like, who's on first? Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Who's on first? Yeah, you're right. So who's on first? Who's the person on first? Yeah, you're right. I could just do like a bit. It was like as an anime show. Oh, I did. Oh, I watched it. Jackie Chan's Adventures. I watched it so much. You'd be surprised. That was my Saturday morning. I had like my bowl of tricks eating that in front of my TV at my great-great-grandma's house. That's the thing I'd be watching. There was like so many shows. I'm like the classics of them all. You'd be surprised how many celebrity shows had like TV shows based for them. So I'm just like, yeah, Jackie Chan makes somehow more sense if anything else. Also, Mike Tyson. Apparently, Mike Tyson has a show, which is, I think, a weird thing, but he has it, I guess. Okay, now we are done. Mike Tyson's Adventures, Mystery Adventures, or something. And don't. It's hard. Ding! Whoosh! So sorry. Oh, sorry, every time I hear that bell, I just start swinging. Sorry, every time I hear that bell, I just start swinging. Oh my god, it's so stupid. I wish we had like a modern day version of like whatever the Scooby-Doo stuff is, because my god, we need a modernized version of it. My god, it's so... Auntie! Auntie! Is that Auntie I see? How are you? Welcome. Sorry for the super late stream. That's our tech problems, but you should be settled. How are you on this fine Monday? I'm good. Fantastic. I've rested up super well. Yeah, at this point we're talking about shows, 80s shows, 90s shows, TV tropes, everything, and oh my god, wait, okay, so, I think I probably talked about this, and this is my own voluntary, like, I want to play like a mini game with y'all. Everyone knows Scooby-Doo, right? I think that, oh great heavens, 3 months, holy crap, what? Wait, oh my god, 3 months? Oh my god, Auntie, thank you. Holy crap, it's been 3 months? Oh my god, wait, holy crap, time is flying very fast. Wait a second. Wait a second. I think I felt myself aging for 3 months. Dude, it's gonna hit at some point. Somehow, someone's gonna have like a year of streaming and like, congrats, I followed you for a year. I'm like, what? Like, I'm gonna have gray hair. I'm gonna start like shriveling up like a raisin. I'm like, oh my god. But Auntie, thank you. Thank you. You become Unk. Now, I'll pull like the old man voice. If somehow I had like a year worth, if someone subscribed like a year's worth, I'll just immediately pull like the Oh my god. The unk voice and just be like a grandpa-esque like thing. What the heck? It's been like I didn't know the last time we straight the subbing was 1907. There's like a command, I think. I don't know if it's like enabled. That's like !@ follow age. You can kind of see like how long you've been following someone. I don't know if it works or not. Or by that, I don't know if it like is enabled or not. Let's get you to bed. Oh, Grandpa don't need no bed. Yeah, there we go. There you go. So it does work. So I didn't know that was a thing. That was a thing that I guess I don't know how to implement it. Oh, it was in 19 days. Oh, right, yeah, because you... Right, I forgot. You technically are a year, but it was the old account, so now you're not that. Ah, damn. Damn. Dang, that sucks. Oh, man. So, you're now new. Congratulations, Auntie is now the oldest person. I'm babyish. Oh, that's funny. Don't worry, you'll catch up. You'll catch up. Don't worry. When your anniversary of the followage comes, you'll be like, I'm not baby anymore. Or on the anniversary when you did actually legit follow me, then remind me and let me know. I'll be like, oh yeah, this was the day that you like found me. Oh man. Let me see if I could try and blah. But yeah. Oh my god. It's like episode 5 or something. Don't worry, all the VODs are there, so at the very least, if I can't remember, then you bet your sweet Bippy the episodes will be there. So it will know. It documents everything. But, dude, there's like okay, I want to play like a mini game, and this is not voluntary, because I've been on a Scooby-Doo binge, and by that proxy, I've been just watching so many Scooby-Doo clones, and so... Did you know apparently Scooby-Doo has like a ton of copies of itself? And by that, there's like so many copies of the show original. What? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! So here's a little, sit down a little bit, a little history for you. How many talking? Oh, a lot. So way back when Hannah and Barbera were making their glorious empire, Scooby-Doo at the time was like the top of the chart of their shows and everything, and everyone loved it, and the kids loved it, the adults loved it too. But the problem was the fact that, you know, it slowly got a little stale, and so they decided how to make more money by ripping off themselves, and so they have devolved themselves to making so many Scooby-Doo clones of the show. I'm not kidding. I think there's like, let me actually like type how many there are. Scooby-Doo clones. Don't look this up. I want to tell you all this because there's like so many. Because there's like, there are like hold on. Okay, I think there's more than 20. Apparently there's way more. I think there's more than 20 on this. Actually, let me check. How many Scooby-Doo clones? 20! There's 20! There's 20. Okay, there's 20 at the very least. So, bootleg. No. It's not bootleg. It's official. You see, it's bootleg if it was from someone else. But because it came from the people who made everything, oops, actually closed my thing. Because it came from the people who made the entirety of the show, they had like a formula front, right, and center of how to make it. And there's only, okay, I don't like the design for this, we're gonna go back. And they had a few rules to make a Scooby-Doo like clone. There was a couple of rules that the show and the people had to like be aware of, and that the people, so I'm gonna tell you, there's like actual official rules for how to make a proper Scoobert-Doobert clone. 1, it has to have kids. It has to have teenagers / kids at the very least, or whatever the concern of like a young adult looking thing is. So, they have to be teenagers, kids. 2, there has to be a sidekick, an animal sidekick for them. So at the very least, so it has to be some sort of sidekick / mascot at the very least. Someone to represent them, because we gotta market. 3, they have to ride around some vehicle at sorts. And 4, they have to at the very least solve mysteries. So that's all. That's the premise of them. And so you might think to yourself, how many would possibly have that run? And in your honor, there's like a ton of them. So, and they have to be like mystery solvers. So they have to have kids, or the mascot, and they have to solve mysteries. And so there's 20 of them. And they range from interesting to like WTF3. So I have my phone, the list of the actual versions of the Scooby-Doo the series of every copy paste that does exist and everything. So we have oh, why is it in Spanish? Change language. Why is it in Spanish? IBM, what the heck is that? Why is it in Spanish? I don't. God damn it. Okay, well, I lost my thing. Oh no. Oh no, I lost my list. I lost my list. Language preference. Let me change the language. Actually, wait, no, I can remember some of them actually. So, I won't read them all, but here's a list. So you have Josie and the Pussycats, which is not technically a clone, but it's more of the same premise. The Josie and the Pussycat, it follows a series more so of these girls who are just very popular rock stars, and they go around the world, they sing songs, and they in cats. So it's the one that has the Josie and the Pussycat, near tails and ears for heads, guitars and sharp glass. Breeze, we were good, coming hoverboards, coming. It's that show. The thing is, technically, it's not a copy cat of the show. However, because it's an Archie copy, but it's already synopsis with the whole mystery spiel, because technically it's from Archie Comics, and it's basically from that / Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So all the characters are from that little segment and anything else. That's what. Yeah, it's from that. Yeah, it's from that. Then you have the Funky Phantom, which is the series that follows 3 kids, a dog, and their sidekick, a ghost who is like the Phantom, who is the Funky Phantom and the cat, and he's the one who talks like Snagglepuss from like early Hanna-Barbera. Like, hey there, don't you know it's me, the Funky Phantom? Heavens to Hetsby! Oh, don't you know about the spookiness? I'm getting out of here. He talks like that, which I kind of like, in a way. It's like, don't you know? This is a hairy crime. On alert, I'll be playing games. Lurk well! While I list off all the Scooby-Doo stuff. And then, what else? The third one is, this is gonna sound weird. The Chan Clan, which is a show about 13 kids who are all mystery-solving kids, and they all solve. Yeah. I have to like put like a warning for that one, because technically it's called like the Chan Clan, but they're not. They're like 13 kids, and they all solve mysteries. Yeah, that's why I'm like I don't know if I could say it, because technically it's called. It's the original title, The Amazing Chan of the Chan Clan. So that's like a really that's like the actual title. I'm not joking. It follows 13 kids, and they all solve mysteries. They're like a super spy family of solve, and they all are in a band apparently. This is one of those shows that you will never I would never see ever on my devices. Oh, the hell do you mean? They had money, they had an idea, and they decided to roll with it like crazy.
of course they're gonna like incorporate that. And it was during the time. It was like 70s. So what did you expect? Sadly. Then you have Speed Buggy, where it follows 3 kids, and their mascot is a living race car, or a living race car, who is like think of Thomas, but it's just like that. Did they greenlight that? Yeah, they did. It's their company. They were gonna greenlight it. They had their formula. Who the heck were they not gonna do it? It'd be crazy. Not fun car. Yeah, it's an alive car. It's a racing. It follows kids who are very much who do like racing events and things like that. And so they go around the world competing. And so they're just like, Speed Buggy, we need your help. And the car talks. It's like he talks as if he's like he's like, I don't know how does he speak? Like, it's like, Speed. I actually don't know how he actually talks. And my mic won't pick it up. But it's a talking car. It's a talking car. This one is a very interesting one. Ugh. Butch Cassidy is, I think, one of them, which I don't think I actually remember seeing by that proxy, because there was like, it's not really translate page. Yeah, Lightning Queen is just you saw. Kind of, yeah, in a way. They have Goober in the Ghost Hunters, a series that follows a bunch of kids who their dog is a ghost. It's a ghost dog, and they use that ghost dog. It's 2 of the things. They're using the ghost dog to help solve the mysteries of things, I guess, because they like the goat. They gotta incorporate ghosts somehow into the mix, so that's the only way to do it. And then I guess I don't know if the Harlem Globetrotter counts, since I don't think that's like, they're not, like, they don't solve mysteries. It's just based off the Harlem Globetrotters, like the basketball people. Then you have, that's a ghost's best friend. Exactly! I think that was like I don't know if that was one of the tags, but it was like something along the lines of that. Like, what's more, oh no! I can't believe my best friend's a dog. What wacky situations. And he disappears when he's scared. Oh, Goober. You goof. Okay, I don't think I like this. Hold on, I'm gonna get rid of this. This looks ugly AF. We have to restart all over and just make a new, it's in the back. Yeah, apparently, which I remember watching the Harlem Globetrotters a lot, but it's the show where they're all superheroes. They don't even solve mysteries, and I don't know if they're the original voice of the Harlem Globetrotters actually do speak. I don't know if that's their impersonationers or not, but they have like superpowers and everything, and they legit go around. Who also did a cameo in like the Scooby-Doo Hey Scooby, Where Are You show with like other famous people like the Addams Family, the creepy Peter Lorre, and I think Batman. No, it really is, which is kind of funny. I don't know why people are like, I don't know how I got into it, but I was into it. But oh yeah. Then you have oh yeah. You thought you were joking. You are not wrong. They do have the power, because the Harlem Globetrotters are not actual basketball players. They're more in the performing type. So they do actual tricks. They do actual tricks in their things. If you ever look them up, they do like trick shots and everything. They do more stylized of free you playing with the things than anything else. So yeah, they're less of a basketball in terms of like an actual team, and more of like the people who freaking do the things. So I mean, I guess they do solve mysteries, so it counts, I guess. Big Thumb Private Detective, which is a guy. It's a series about just a very, very, very small man who's just a detective, I guess. I don't know if that counts. Then you have Blue Falcon and Dynamic Dog Wonder. The story, which is not technically about it's just one man who's a superhero and like a dog who's a robot dog who just helps solve superhero stuff, who did a cameo episode in the Mystery Inc. It's like, oh my god, it's my best friend, a BF. How are you doing today? And everything. Yeah, they love superhero. They love that stuff. They also have the Clue Club. I don't know what this one is about. Oh yeah, it's also the same premise. It's a bunch of kids with a dog. I remember nothing about this one since it's just that little description. Who did a cameo kind of in like the newer version of Mystery Incorporated. I think who are like a rival against them, who were just like a rival, and I was like, well, we're the better detective agency. We know how to solve actual mysteries. Let's go, gang. We're gonna solve this on our own. They were like actually they'd written them as like jerks, which is kind of funny. And then you have Jabberjaws, aka the one that was the hey, I remember this show on like it was on Boomerang. It was like, it's the yeah guy. It's like, no respect. He's the one from it was the one part in every Boomerang show, the Jabberjaw theme song of all the kids just rocking around. It just follows a bunch of kids who are underwater people, and they're just like, you know, they're just like, Jabberjaw, where are you? It's like, I don't know, but yeah. And then you have Captain Caveman and the Teen Angels, who follows 3 girls and their sidekick, Captain Caveman. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Captain Caveman, who says that every time and is voiced by, I think, I think Mel Blanc's in there. But yeah, weird premise show with the caveman. Not just any caveman, it's Captain Caveman. He ain't like your other normal Jurassic prehistoric caveman. He flies. He has like a little club. That man has superpower. He has a son. He's more better than the other cavemen. He's not like your other ones. Oh, just no one came in. Wait, it's Captain Caveman. Yeah, it's like, and the thing is, he's all hair. He's all hair. If you look up an image, he's all hair. He is all hair than anything else, which is kind of funny. And every time he announces his name, he always says, he screams out Captain Caveman. Like, that's like his calling card. He's like, Captain Caveman! And it's like his whole like spiel. You'd be surprised. There's some early Superman. Yeah, he is. He's better than Superman. He can fly. He can go through buildings. He has a son. Like, I think Captain Caveman Jr. or something like that. He has like the power of like hope and friendship and things. And he knows how to boogie down at the time. But oh yeah, Captain Caveman has a son. I think his name is Captain Caveman Jr. At the very least. You'd be surprised. Be surprised. Don't worry, he'll have some importance later. Anyway, continuing on the list, we also have the Snakebirds. Skatebirds. Oh, I remember this. It's been a while. Because I think it's a detective, but instead of kids, it's birds. They're all birds, which I don't think helps, but it's there, I guess. Let's go, Captain Caveman vs. Superman. Oh no, we already know who wins. Why would you put up my goat against another goat? Superman, get out. You're gonna lose immediately. We'll talk one more, and then the next time remind me and I'll do like a list. The last one is Wereface. Fangface, I meant to say Fangface is his name. So Fangface is the final one we'll talk for now, because there's like way more. And the funny thing is, Fangface, it's a story about a kid who is obviously, now you might think to your premise, it's 3 kids, they solve mysteries, and that's it. Or they stop some crime happening. Now, you might be wondering, where's the sidekick? You might think, oh, because of the title, it has a werewolf in it. And you are correct. There is a werewolf in the story. However, the plot twist is one of the characters is the werewolf. And I'm not joking. He is born from a werewolf, and essentially he has the DNA of the werewolves. And so every time a full moon comes out, the nerdy scaredy kid transforms into wearing fang face. And so he transforms into that anytime there is an inch or an equivalent a full moon. And then he transforms back to normal when there's like a sun equivalent, and it does not matter. It does not matter the type. It does not matter. They can have the name Moon, and somehow, like, it'll be there. And that's the whole premise. It's like Bruce Banner and Hulk. Yes, it is. It essentially is just that. And the thing is, it could be any form of like, that's not cool. It could be any form of like the sun and the moon. They could just hold a picture of a moon, and it's like, hey, look. And I think his name was Steven. I don't remember his name. It's like, hey, look at this picture. It's the moon. He's like, he does like this animated dance when he transforms into Fang Face. And so there's like a bit where even the words, yeah, he snarls more. He's like a because he's a werewolf. He's a werewolf. He's a himbo. He transforms into a himbo in a weird way. That's the closest description. He becomes an idiot, but like a very strong idiot. Which is it's kind of it's funny. Like I had to like figure out what was like a good way to describe him, cause he just it's just a very funny way on how to like. I was watching some episodes. They're free. Honestly, one of these days we could just like watch some of the episodes and be like this is the peakness. Cause I remember I think more times I was watching that than anything else. Cause I was like, man, that was very funny. Surely not my beginning journey of if I was a furry or not, because I really wanted to be like the wolf guy or like the character. I don't know. I thought I wanted to hang out with him. Yeah, Hulk is a fair one. Yeah, it's more like the Hulk, but if anything else, except like if when Bruce Banner turns into the Hulk just becomes like an immediate dumbass. So yeah, it's almost like that, but not, thankfully. Yeah, Bang Bang was the one I remember the most, specifically, because of how like sheer stupid like the theming song, because the backstory theme song, it's just the entirety of the lore drop. They lore dropped this kid's life. Like, little Jimmy was born on the night of the full moon, where there's a 1/5 chance that a werewolf kid will be born. This little Jimmy becomes that, and so whenever him and his slew of two other kids, they go around solving mysteries and doing anything. And the thing is, because it's like a Jekyll and Hyde type of situation. There's like one popular girl. There's like the jock, because that's like our Freddy, and then there's like a bully kid who's supposed to be like the Velma, but not really. I think that's like a different character. But because of his like how they play off, the bully kid always immediately like hits like the whimpering kid. He's like, "Oh, you keep messing around with me and doing all this stuff. You kept doing all this stupid thing." And so the wimpy kid was just like, I'm sorry, man. But the minute he transforms into Fang Face, the wimpy kid, once he's like the werewolf form, he immediately starts dogging on like the bully kid and is trying every way, shape, or form to eat him. I'm not joking. He becomes like the enemy immediately. I'm just like, oh dear God. And so at the end of every like episode or something, when they have to transform him back, or when like an accidental transformation kicks in, or like, oh no, he transformed, but when there was a picture of a sun, like the bully character be like, why you? I'm going to teach you a lesson. And like the kid was just like, what did I do? Like, what happened? I didn't know. That's horrifying. Yeah, oh yeah, imagine like one day the bully you were the bully and you kept bullying like the nerd kid, and the one day like a full mood occurred, they start coming at you. That's gonna give some PTSD if anything else. God, that will traumatize me if anything else. Like, oh Jesus. Thankfully, I'm not a bully, but thankfully I'm not that. But God, you can imagine that would occurrence. That would be terrifying. Yeah, those are at least all the copies that I could say about the TV shows. Honestly, there's more, obviously, spin-offs, and you technically can make your own like Scooby-Doo copy if you want to be like like if you want to stick with it. Obviously, you can do like art style 1, 2, you can just like copy at least the premises of it. And so, like, as long as you at least are aware of like the rulings and things, you'll be able to like figure out like those things. Now, obviously, you have to know that it is, you know, a copy, and you gotta be like inspired. Because the thing is, Hanna and Barbera were like copying from themselves. That was their own idea. They were like, we're gonna make so much money, we're gonna be so rich, no one's gonna know about it. We're gonna be so freaking rich, ain't that right, Barbera? Agree, William, Hannah, what was her name? At the very least, so yeah. And thankfully, the premise is not like a copyright thing. Like, technically, anyone can make like a version of the thing as long as you give like an inspiration. Like the Mike Tyson mystery show is obviously like a standing in for that, because Mike Tyson's supposed to be both the strongman and the idiot. Then you have, I think, and then you have like the animal sidekick, and then you have like the ghost, who's supposed to make 4. And technically, it's supposed to be 5 kids in the premise, but they're able to like squeeze it to make it fit for like to fit the role, as long as the rules fit. Then again, the Amazing Chan and the Chan Clan are like 13 kids who are all in a band, so there is no limit to how many. You could have like a family of mysteries. In fact, I think the Mystery Incorporated kind of also like delve into it as well, because one of the family iterations is the Daryl family, and they're not all kids. It's a family. But technically, a family could be a mystery solver if you really think about it. I remember one scene like Tyson show when he punched the demon during like a ritual or something. Oh, I remember the part he was just like punching an old lady. I haven't seen that show in a while, if anything. And a funny thing, ironically, all the Scooby-Doo clones that I mentioned, at least some of them are voiced by the original Shaggy, Casey Jones. Like all of, or Casey Williams. At the very least. And he always plays the Shaggy copy. Like, at the very least. He's always the Shaggy type copy. Because there's a bunch of lookalikes who just straight up look like him. Seriously, you have no idea the bank the guys had. Seriously, they were like rolling around that bank of those kids. They were like making so much money. It's funny. I'm trying to make sure it's fun. Oh yeah. They were like, Casey, hey baby, when we like help us like a Scooby-Doo copy, or can you voice like a lot of Scooby-Doo clones, and at one point Robin in like the early Batman cartoons? Thanks, we appreciate it. And he's like, alright, like zoinks, zoinks Batman, we gotta do something about this. Honestly, what the most try. I mean that because they're copying, they made Shaggy copies. Seriously, there's like you can obviously tell who was an inspiration to who from different descriptions. Like there was a Freddy. The thing in the earliness, all the kids are all stereotyped to be a role at the very least. So Fred's supposed to be the stereotype of the jock guy. So he's supposed to be the blonde, the strong man, the one who is, I guess, early on when you think about it, a himbo. But we didn't know the naming of it for that until like now. So he was the strong man at the very least. And then you have Velma, who is supposed to be the nerd. So she's the nerdy girl, the quiet, not the quiet, like the smart one. Daphne is just girl. That was it. They didn't really give her much of a personality in the earliness. She was just the girl or the damsel in distress. And then you have Scooby and Shaggy, who are like dog duo and or stoner duo. They were always portrayed as like a somehow stoner. They never really described it. He never really confirmed it, but he was just that, I guess. And that was it. And that was the descriptions. And that was their thing. They were to be. Oh man, am I glad he's frozen there, and that we're out here, and that he's a sheriff, and we're frozen, and that we're out here, and we're frozen out there, and that we're in there. Like I just remember we're out there. Well, I want to know is where's the caveman? I love that one so much. You'd be surprised how funny like the early Scooby-Doo is like funny even without like the whole YouTube poops and things. Like they're like so sassy. Shaggy is like so unironically sassy in this, and or half the characters. It's like, look, gang, a door. I wonder where this will lead to. We'll never know. Like, come back and fight me, you fleeing vegetable. Or something like that. It's like, hey gang, I have an idea. Oh man, how are we gonna solve this mystery? I have an idea we can do. What's that, Shaggy? Panic. It's like, oh man, I don't get this mystery at all. It's like, finally, you're speaking on our level now. Like, my god. Like, it is so... They are like... It's like, man, I have so many questions. Like, I have a question. When's lunch? Oh, like, it was such like a very times like, gee, thanks, Batman. Where are we? Gee, Batman, thanks for taking us to the Bat Cave. Oh, don't worry. We're all gonna go to the Bat Cave. There'll be some bat cookies and bat milk. Turns to Shaggy and be like, bat milk? Cause... What the heck was bat milk? That could have... You don't tell kids. That scene always tipped me off. Even when I was watching it. Cause it was like... Batman is taking these kids behind their own van and blindfolding them and telling them to go... Like, we're gonna go to the Bat Cave. And we're gonna have some bat milk. And bat cookies and things. And like, even Shaggy was like... What the hell's bat milk? Like, what's bat milk? What? Like, even he was like questioning this, like, hold on a minute. Wait a second. Like, that's such a terrifying thought, honestly. So really, what's that? Oh no, yeah, that's why why do you think he gets all the ladies? Because he's the most relatable guy out there. Dude knows. He knows how to pull. He pulls girls. God dang it. Every girl wants him and every guy wants to be him. This is why I was always a Shaggy stan, no matter what. He was like my favorite character to this day, no matter what. Yeah, surprisingly, he's like so many girlfriends throughout every series. Like, seriously, there's like somehow in every iteration, he somehow has like a girlfriend, or at least a girlfriend that knows him and is like, oh yeah, we used to date and everything. I'm just like, he pulled a girl named Mary Jane. How much more do you have to pull someone who was named like Mary Jane? It's like, oh yeah, my name is actually Mary Jane. Like, those are my favorite words. Like, oh my god. Okay, we're crashing out or something. Oh, the part where they kiss, where Daphne and Shaggy kiss. That part I liked a lot. But you know, I get now the reference it was making in Mystery Inc. because apparently Shaggy and Daphne was like a very popular ship because it was like a reference to the fact that what? Oh, in Mystery Inc. There was an episode where Daphne was kissing what was supposed to be Freddy, but it turns out Freddy was outside fixing the mystery machine, and so it turns out she was kissing Shaggy, and Shaggy didn't know he was Freddy because they were underneath some red smoke drug from Poppy Playtime, and it ended up making them all be all weird and insane. No. Well, yeah, I was a shipper. I was a shipper of Daphne and Shaggy way more than Fred and Daphne and Velma and Shaggy. That was my underrated ship. That was the reason why I liked it. I love Freddy and I love Daphne. Don't get the wrong idea. But my god, I prefer the other. I like Popular Girl and like Loser Boy more than ever. Sounds like a short break for you. What? No, then how would I get my reactions that I want from you guys and just being like, what are you talking about? Because apparently before there was like a shipping online, because everyone had like a ship between who was with what. So Fred and Daphne were always together. And then at the last point, Velma and Shaggy were together because, yeah. And then when the 13th Ghost came around, that was the part where everyone's like, it was when Daphne came rolling back into town, and so it was the part where like, oh, I see. This is where like the shipping of those two came around, and it makes sense. It makes sense. And I will just stand by that because Daphne, I think, fits more of his energy now than ever, and I think slowly now with the modernized version of the Scooby-Doo stuff, I think she slowly is matching the weirdness because she's just getting more insane over the course. It is kind of funny. Oh man. Yes, I do ship that ship. Yes, right? And if anything, I call my biggest headcanon, which is now at this point canon, everyone is poly. I don't care. Everyone loves each other. There's already like so many instances where they're like they have to all be in somehow a relationship with each other, and I'm not gonna like that's just my headcanon. My god, they are all so in love in like in a way, because like there's like so many instances where like that was the thing. Okay, there was like I don't know if it's from Mystery Inc. or something. It's like I think it was like what be your name, dude? And I think Fred was like, you can call me. My name's Fred, but you know, if you know me and if we're dating, you can call me like Freddy. It just smash cuts like I think the same episode where Shaggy's like, Freddy, like behind you. I'm like, oh my god, you cannot be serious. Like the thing is, they never confirmed who is shipped with what. They've always said jokes among like the actual in all the Scoobyverse of what was considered canon or not, but they never really canonized anything. So this was like the closest in terms of like they joked many of it, so people just started making headcanons of that they were all just like together. From oh yes, like it's like, hey, you might ask, hey Freddy, why are you wearing a necktie? And my answer is, why don't you mind your own fucking business? I have a life. I'm a super famous mystery solving career star. You have a problem with that? Come fight me or something. And it's just smash cuts. The mystery game was just like all like a gap from him like cursing, and his like, but remember kids, make sure you always be respectful towards like your seatbelts and everything, and have a nice day. I'm just like, what? You don't what? Like, hello? You can't just carry off like that. What? Or like my favorite one, the Blair Witch Project, Scooby-Doo Project. Which is like the Blair Witch Project, and my god, it was everything. Is it reasonable though? I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, Fred Frank can do no wrong. I support my himbo's rights and wrongs. Just if anything else. And then a little underneath there. I think I'm the only one in what else? I don't think I have any other super duper knowledge besides the cloning things and other fan. There was apparently a point where I actually can't remember. Honestly, there's like so many episodes it's hard to tell like what would be considered like a Halloween episode if you were to watch like Scooby-Doo, like an episode for like, what would be our Halloween thing? Because they all feel like Halloween. The whole show feels like Halloween. A lot of shows with the same characters. Oh, well, yeah. That one's obvious, because besides, I think in the sense for like saving animators time on budget-wise, because they really can't afford to like replicate and draw the same outfit over and over and over and over again. Or at the very least, they can't draw them in different attires, because that will take one, energy, time, and money to do it. That's why they'll at least have them in like their main fit, pajamas, and depending if it's like a holiday thing or like a sporting thing or whatever. But it's a rarity for them to constantly change their attire, because, well, you know, you gotta like a whole wardrobe for them to like for every episode. That costs money, and sometimes you don't have that. And the worst is you can't put details much in clothing because you gotta animate it. So you're just like, uh-ohs. Okay, that looks a tad better. Alright, that looks a tad better. That looks a tad better. I don't know what the heck I was, like, messing around with the last one. Let me get rid of, like, a couple lining in here and everything. Oh, wait. I'll go back with you. Oh, welcome back. And yeah, I left off with the many characters always wear, like, the same attire outfit. It's because for, like, when you come to like making a show, it's a budget thing to like make everyday a custom attire for them to wear something different. Like Dan is like a different case because they have won the money and the character are meant to like portray that style, and they dress up like every single like at least with Momo's case, she dresses something like different. But that will cost like so much to like imagine like every single episode you have to make them sure they have like a different attire. Yeah, but it is. Yeah, unless you have like the money, if you're willing to go and be like, yeah, I'll make sure they have like something different to wear, then you better be aware. And the thing is, you have to find like an outfit that has to fit their mood. They can't be like random clothing. Like that's the thing. You have to find like outfits that would definitely fit them. And like fit their like style, their age, like personality, all that stuff. Thankfully, they do have like when they do like some holiday specials and things, they make like mood boards, like to make like that's why I like to thank lovely Pinterest for giving me 1,000 different outfits and folders for me to try and dress my characters up in. That I will one day definitely will draw them in, but mood boards help enough to make characters clothing and stuff. Yeah, Halloween. Yeah, there's like some chances where they'll be like, we'll make them wear something different when the time calls. But then again, there are probably shows exist where the characters do wear something like different every time. For what I don't know, besides anime, but yeah. Where is the darn belt? Is this it? No. Is it? No. Is it? No. Where is it? Noah's tail, that's the face. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's... Oh! This one. Oh, don't worry. I'm pretty sure. I already know you were like here for like way longer than anything else. If anything. So at least I know, and at the very least. So whatever date that is, then that will just calculate. But until that, until you get your new account, you are now a Bibish. You are now a Bibish streamer following me. Yeah, you're now a top of 19 days. That means you don't know it. You're just like into the world, like, where the fuck am I? Who are you people? I feel like I would be born like a phoenix. Oh man, that would be cool. To be born like that. Oh boy, we have another. God damn it! All right, let's open up here. Where is the body? There we go. And this will be like a test at the very least, so I don't know. We'll make it like at least neat-ish enough. But it'll be just, I just want to test like this little effecty so that we can go to like one of the main actual screens and like find it, and that way y'all be able to test it out and with yourself. Just I forgot to close the fussy off. There we go. And then blam, blam, blam. The news is that the weather here is not hot and cold anymore. Bad news that on us. Oh, it just went. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. The weather here is now like at least moderately good. That's good for like us at the moment. A lot of people are now like kind of like, I'm gonna go outside and do things, which is yay. But also I'm worried by the fact that it's gonna, when April happens, how bloody hot it's gonna be. But weather has so far has been content for now. The weather is just now fine for now. But yeah, Water Spring is not like a spring. Spring is, in the sense, it just feels like a summer. It's just summer pre-summer. It just feels like a pre-summer if anything else. There we go. Correct the emote, perfect timing. Making snare song. I like the emote. Thankfully I wasn't able to make the whole giving thing. I was in the process of actually doing it until apparently I discovered that like it was like an already preset like animated emote already. So I'm just thinking like I'm gonna add some more in the future. That way I won't be able to won't be all static forever. So yeah, I want to get the emote lab thing too one day. I'm just gonna wait, hopefully, until they update for when they add masks to it for characters who wear like mask and mask adjacent, or at least more hairstyles. I don't know. It's gonna be really hard. You can't really do much with like a not really dread looking style hair. Whatever the closest adjacent is to what my giant big noodle are. Did I get that? Hold on, I got it. Yeah, I got them. Oh no, no, melted chocolate. Well, just put it back in the freezer. It'll still be fine. It ain't like as long as it's not out of the bag, you're good. Just pop it in that freezer and you'll just like freeze over immediately and you'll be golden. As long as you have not opened that sucker up, A and or B, you did not have that chance to like Diva! Hi Diva! Hi, how are ya? We're in the middle of arting. Happy Monday or Tuesday, depending on our happy time zone. We're just doing some art right now, and by that we're just now we're gonna take it to like a render site soon, so I'm just getting like a good like idea out the way. So I'm in. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, how? I hope it's not like late for you. Oh well, it is. It's like the next day for you, I guess, by that proxy. I guess happy Tuesday. It hasn't hit Tuesday for me yet, so I'm still in the past. But we're gonna smash this into like a newer program that I discovered, and then we're gonna try and like figure it out. Have you count sheep? Sometimes counting sheep helps, or like a good glass of warm milk. Oh, that is very early. That's not late. That's already morning time. That is really well, huh? Well, good morning, I guess. Try to nothing. You could even do like milk, or what people do to sleep. Rain sounds help me sleep. ASMR kind of. I mean, no, that does. That's not gonna knock me out. It depends. Early. No, that's early. That's morning early. Like once it's 4 a.m. beyond, that's like morning. You hear the birds. You know you goofed up. That's the quote of like when you're up studying or doing a final project and you hear like the bird, like the lightness, and like, oh shoot, it's already that time. Let me take a bit. There we go. Do the vibe. We hope you rest well, or if not rest well. We're just talking about cartoons and Scooby-Doo. It's a very Scooby-Doo centric type episode, if anything else. I wasn't planning it to make it Scooby-Doo, but I ended up just making it now fully Scooby-Doo, I guess. So we're on here. We're gonna do some little we're gonna take it to another program like right after. So hopefully when we get it done, even no sleep. Diva, you must. I don't want you to be crunky. I've already had my like. I already gave all like y'all like my opinion when it comes to sleepage and the importance of sleepage. I'm like the Sandman. Nope, that's the wrong. I'm like the Sandman. You have to value sleep. If you don't, then the Sandman will come and will be very cross. Or I don't know. I don't know, it heavy depends on the thing, but... I know you did, so you knew. I just care about the safety. I'm like the one mom friend who's like the thing. I like the Sandman. I'll like instead of pinching salt into your eyes for making you like go to bed by, I'm like a Sandman who comes like with a Sanzuka and just like just shoots it in your face. Just a pound of sand. Just like, you ain't sleeping? Shh, don't worry, I got it. Here's some like Here's some sand for you, or just just a zuka of sand. Pocket sand to sleep. Nah, pocket sand can't be, or not so you know the sand, man. I can give you pocket sand. It's like pocket sand. Make you go to sleep time junction. Enjoy. I think now I know why the myth of the Sandman was a thing, is because now we have like crackers in our eyes. That was now I know the reason why the Sandman exists. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna assume that's like the most logical answer as the reason as to why there's someone called the Sandman, because now because when you wake up, you have crackers in your eye, and crackers look like sand. And everything. Oh, welcome to the... Hello? Hello? Wait a Shy? Wait a second, hold on a minute. What the heck? Wasn't expecting. Oh my god, it is! It's the Sailor Shot! What in the world? I wasn't expecting you to follow it. I had to like double take my screen real quick before I was like, hold on. Hey, Shot, welcome! Welcome to the TV-verse! Oh my gosh! How are you? I saw the collab earlier. It was super fun. I was watching it in the background a bit. Welcome! Shoot. Welcome to my channel. This is 24. Oh, shoot, ads. Ruh-roh. Uh-oh. Wait, gotta go do my thing. Ruh-roh. Nope, spelled my wrong thing. Yeah, use that. Use that emote. Use that emote. Use. I can't spell. Use that. Use that. There we go. Wait, no. Shit. There we go. Oh, man. What is happening today? Why is everyone like... It's like late in the night and everyone I know is like slowly coming about. And like, coming about... What? Do I just now have to be like the only late time cartoon thing that pops? Because, oh my gosh. Oh, we'll go to BRB. We'll go to BRB. It's the right time. Yes! I don't know! I swear! Y'all be active! Y'all are like night owls or early birds! You can't be going... Okay, ads should be done. Okay, the ads should be done. Is everyone back from ads? Let me know, y'all. We'll go back for the adding thing. Switch my seat. It's like, I don't want to! I don't want to be late night. So that you live, I want to say hi. Oh my, well, hi! Hi, Shy. I'm so surprised. Everyone go follow Sailor Shy. They're really cool, talented also artists as well. You think my art is cool? My god, check their art. It's like way better. And they do all it with the mouse. So that's like a double extra skill point, if anything else. What? No. Follow Shy, super cool. Well, I'm glad you're here. Now that you follow, you're now canonically attuned. So enjoy being in. Welcome to channel 24, I guess. You're now officially attuned. We're in the we're trying to finish like a mini drawing because I want to test like there's a new program that's like that everyone's using called HEV. It's like making everything be retro. So I'm gonna mess with that a bit and I want to test with it. So I'm trying to like I'm in a giddy mode right now. But how was the gaming though? Did you win? Did you win well in the golfing? I wasn't able to talk much, but I know I saw you was getting like you was either knocking around people or you got knocked around the most, which was a very funny like, it was a very funny like scene. I broke her wrist. Let's go. No mercy for just taking. Well, I'm glad it was like it looked super fun. It was the ragdollingness that like got me the highest points. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh my god. Yes. I love that. I love the game. I saw like a clip of it. Someone else was having it, and I was like, dude, that game looks legit fun. We're entering an era of like of more games more tailored to like friend slot. Whoever came with that turn of friend slot deserves like a reward and like a congratulational like handshake, a firm handshake, because that is the best naming for like the genre of gaming era, and I am in love with it. Okay. So now we're gonna turn these. No, we're gonna turn you off, and we're gonna make everything. Yeah, there's like so many games I want to play. Like Phasmo, I know. Peak is the one game I need to play at some point because it looks legit fun. I'm just like, and it has like what's it called? What's it called? The mic thing is very far away and everything, and I don't know the name of the thing. Proximity chat. There. Proximity chat. It had proximity chat in it, and so I was like, I gotta play that at some point, or at least gotta find people who we like. Can we play that game? Because it looks actually enjoyable. But God, we're entering an era of like good like slot games and friend slot games, and I welcome it. I welcome it. Where's my pen face? We're gonna erase. Nope. But hope you enjoy your stay. And thanks for the follow. We're somehow weirdly close to 100, and I don't like that. I don't like that. I know I mean like it, but I'm scared. That means I have to get noodles. And I don't know what to do. And I'm scared when that day arrives at 100. I know. I have to buy a camera. I have to buy a new laptop. I gotta figure out how to do like a hand cam thingy. I don't have the tech or the money. Or if my monitor, and by that proxy my laptop that was like giving me trouble, will handle that. But I will do it for you because I care enough. I'll put my my pain aside for the sake for pure entertainment. All right, I think we're good. All right, yay! All right. So let's get the background back. So now we're gonna test this baby out. So we're gonna save this. Save as. Oh wait, no, we need text. We need text on the bottom. I need text at the bottom. Oh, we need text. I need text. We need to make it look like an actual. We want to make it legit. We want to make it look like a legit screenshot. We gotta make it look real. So we're gonna add like a silly little caption. Okay. So I was almost gonna put I was not. Actually, wait, you know what? I'm gonna incorporate that. Is it E-eh or eh? I might put E-H, because that's how it's like spelled in my son. Eh? What do you mean we're out of chicken nuggets? We're gonna put. What do you mean we're out of chicken nuggets? What about my chicken nuggies? How dare you? Okay, so we're gonna bring you, because I went off the page with you a tad bit. Thankfully, at the very. Whoops, you went upside down a bit. Nope. Whoop. And then whoop. And then we're gonna make this a tad smaller. We're gonna get this a tad smaller. We're gonna have 100 followers. No. I want to make the. I was craving nugs, and so it'd be more funnier if I was just like, what do you mean? You mean rid of chicken nuggets? The dino ones specifically. Dino nugget slap. Honestly, I saw a meal, and I don't know if it's just like the hungriness of me. I would kill just for having like it was like chicken nuggets stacked with mac and cheese. And it had like a toppings of like nachos and everything. And then immediately it was like baked in an oven. I know that's like the fat part of me coming. I was like, I was like, I would ironically eat it. Like, you're so good. Oh, thank you, Shy. Thank you. I try. Sometimes it takes me a bit to figure out. I tried the breath. Love the expression your PNG. I'm trying to update this sucker. This is not how I normally draw, nor my outfit of me. Actually, let me show you my rundown, my other model, my faces. So this is my default. Wait, music stopped. Don't stop, DJ. Play the jams. Please. There we go. Alright, let me actually... I do this all the time, but I love it. But these are all like my emotes, or my emotes. So this is my default. And this is my, I guess, serious, when I'm not smiling emote. My thinking. Or I'm gonna... I called it freeform jazz thinking. Then we have my Angie. And then we have my Sayedi. And then we have my oh dear god, which is the one I think you saw earlier when I was like zooming in on my on my end. I have other emotes that I use for other holidays. Actually, can I bust one of them out? Wait a second. Let me see if I can bust one of them out. It's been a while. Hold on. Let me see if I can load one. I'm gonna load one. Give me a minute. Where is it? Where is it? This is the only time... Okay, so we have another... Wait. There we go. Is it loading? There we go. Oh, it's too small. I also have a Halloween version of me. I used it last year, for when the Halloween debut kicked in, so why am I so tiny? It's because I drew myself way too small. Because I drew my default way too big, so it's automatically gonna make it, like, way, smaller. Well, I'm not gonna change it, but this is, like, the Halloween version of me that I had, in everything, so I had, like, this was the most emotes, so what was it? This, is not synced up, so this one, 1, 2, this one's angry, this one's, I guess, sad. It got progressively tinier. This one's cry. This one's think. And I think that's it. And my last one, this is the last, hold on, let me bust my last one out. It's a rare, this one's a rare one, but I still have the little, this one there we go. Yay! Alright. So this is my, you will never ever rarely see this, but this is my weird core / Enna model that I have. Yeah. If for older folks, this is my, I guess, my attempt to make like a new PNG for when Ina's Dream Barbecue happened at the time. And so, and me not thinking, I decided, hey, what if I like make a last minute emote, basic emote. So this is just like the happy version, I guess. Cocky version, and then you have like the other side of me with the one character plus Poppy playtimes. Oh my god! Well, jokes on it. I came out before Poppy playtime, so if anything, they're copying off of me, if anything. But this is a rare one that I've only have said for like this will be specifically used for whenever when chapter 2 of Dream Barbecue comes out, or whenever like we ever play like a weird core something game, or if I'm just feel like I want to do something weird, like Golden Fairy. I mean, if anything, I came out. I was the original. I was the OG one. Honestly, we might keep it at this for a bit. I miss this actual model because I rarely use it ever, just for the sake of it. Because it's been. When am I ever gonna use this model? Well, let's be frank. I'm never gonna use this. What am I ever? This is just before today, because this thing needs to be out the closet for a bit. Alright, and I think we're done. Yay! Okay. Let me slap my logo. Hold on, I have to find my... Alright. Time to open up my logo once more, and by that, let's just go to where I've done my other art, and then just steal my logo from there, because I'm too lazy to just make a separate template form of that. I gotta keep this... Yeah, keep it as a stream. Yeah, this will be this for sake, because no one, Kane's never gonna come out unless, you know, whenever inevitably the second chapter kicks in. So we'll just keep this for now. Someone's gonna be wondering like why. It's not a debut if anything else. In fact, this is the only non-Fox thing. This is like the closest to looking like me, IRL me, than anything else. But not really. You definitely look like the. Oh man, I wonder. Thank you. I take inspiration from Frederick Barrington. I take inspiration from my grandpappy, but more so from Circus. Dude, this is really hard for that place. So how am I gonna? Okay, we'll just put it right here, and then we'll just fade this sucker out quickly. All right, so we're gonna file, save as. Da 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 da. Where is my folder? Where is my folder? Where is my folder? There it is. No, we're gonna call you Toontiest. Okay. There we go. Okay, now it's saved. Now I'm gonna PNG this. Save as. PNG. Yes, I'll save this. All right. Okay, now that we have it, let's go. Now I have to go to Twitter real quick so I can actually open this up because I don't think I have it. Do I have it linked? Do I have it starred? Do I have it starred? Let me check. Let me double check. I do. Okay. I do. Okay, so let me make sure it's not gonna play nothing suspicious. Or let me just play to a different song just in case so I don't end up like I don't have to worry about the thing and everything. So is it working? Okay, yeah, it is. It just take a bit. So let's go to the Let's Talking To segment. And so we'll show you the website that I have. This will be a mini thingy and I'll post it like right after. Where's my Windows capture? Jesus Christ, this thing is like... Okay, so this is the site. It's called, it just popped up on Twitter. I'll post the link, or the website URL. It's called Kiameshi Retro Pack Web App. And the cool thing about it, you're sunken. Oh, god damn it. It's because of my height. If I move, I'll be floating up in the air, because this is like a way taller model. So then the next time I swap to my original, it'll be immediately like shrunken down. But, so this is the website. It's basically a site where you can create like a retro web pack style thing. And so, if we go to the new Sona thing, we're gonna bring out my tune test thing. And we're gonna make and look at this. Oh, it's so clean. Oh my god. Oh, it's so clean. Oh my god. It's so beautiful. It makes me cry. It makes me cry. That's a cool, right? And this is way better than how I draw my actual thumbnails in like my own videos for my YouTube things, for VODs. This looks way better. This is so much better. Like color-wise, it's so clean. I want to try. Oh, you want to? Okay, I'll copy the link so that way anyone can use it. It's on the original site, but this is the link. So you can put your image in and you can pop it in. And so you have like the side thing for you to try and create the quality. So you have the JPEG quality, which is like how smooth you want to be shown, tones and everything. Like thickness, like the CRTV and everything. And it just looks so clean. Like it looks so clean. Like, oh my god. I'm saving this down. I'm downloading this immediately. Because it's just so clean. Do you have any idea how, when I say this is gonna elevate, like, art and everything wise, this is what I mean. I love these types of filters. Like, and I love retro stuff, so oh my god, I'm like on cloud 9, man. Yes, exactly. So though the art was focused mainly on like trying to redo this, but it has like different like levels. You have chroma for I think like the green screening. You have luma, chroma shift, so I think that's the coloring. There's a section where you have like where is it? Where is it? The jitter. So like how staticky it is. The scratches. So now like these little lines in the background, right? And everything. Scratches and everything. Like, oh, it's so clean. It's so clean. The color, right? And this is way better than how I did my thumbnail. So when I say this will help me, this will help me. I'm gonna be using this site so often. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where you can't like, it doesn't automatically save your like original like attributes and everything. So you have to like play around with it, and just like make the effects, you know, like all over to be like your design. But that's like the fun part. That's like the fun part to like figure out how like retro, because it's like what style retro you want. You like vintage? You want like cartoon 2000s? And oh man, with how I draw, this is gonna change everything. Chat. But I think that will be it. It's like now it's like almost 3 hours. If anything else. But I want to show you this site. So you too can use this site whenever you want. You can use this to like now create like this cool art and everything. Apologies it took like a tad bit longer since freaking it's because of the fact that I had to like redo the entire thing all over again. But thank y'all for joining. We're gonna raid to someone since I'm in the mood. We're gonna find a cool artist to raid because I wanna because I think I wanna keep the raid trade going. So we're gonna find a cool artist. We're gonna find someone cool who is live. Creator dashboard. Where's my face thing? But thank you all for joining today's little like stream. I know it's like apologies like again for, you know, it being kind of not on time because of this like freaking like computer, but y'all staying around and such was like super enjoyable and I really appreciate it. Who is live? Who's in the similar category? Who is arting? Okay. Ooh, Saiba's live! Ooh, I can raid into Saiba! I've always wanted to do this! Again! We're gonna raid into a cool person. So yeah, if you like how, if you like art from me, you're gonna love art from them. Ooh, it's so fire. But let's thank y'all for joining today's, let me unplug my thing, because I gotta quickly, like, scroll up again a bit. But there we go. But thank y'all joining for today's lovely stream. And everyone who came. Thank you, Madre and Auntie and Sailor Shy for the follow, as well as oh bless me, and Darcel. Congratulations again, Darcel, if you're watching this, for hitting the sweet Twitch affiliate and Fluffy and Fluffers. Yeah, and Fluffers for also joining and for everyone who's and Evil for also popping in as well, but also lurking, and anyone who is also just a lurker and is just like vibing around and everything. I appreciate you. We all appreciate you lurkers, no matter how big or small, and you help make my channel grow, and you make me do cool, dumb things like this every now and then, so I like it. And if you want to follow more cool, dumb things that I do every now and then, follow my socials. I have all my social sites. You can follow me on my Twitch, my Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok. I'm gonna try and post more stuff. I'm trying to post, it's just hard to edit. Or if you want, like, my Ko-fi account, since that's also already has a thingy there. As well as, my commissions. If you want commissions, you can click on this link, or DM me at some point, and I will give you the link to do everything for cool stuff, since yeah, if you want a cool Ina barbecue, dream barbecue on all one. Yeah, I might draw more of them, honestly. I just want more weird core. If there is more weird core type games, I will bring this specific model out just for those. That's the only time. Or for Ina stuff, honestly. I really like Ina stuff. Ina stuff is like my favorite. But let me get the raid messages out so we can like quickly, rest and everything. So, where is my commands? There it is. Jesus Christ, what is this song oh no, never mind. It was like something something. All right, so this is the raid message for the non-subscribers. What? It was like P-E on repeat. I don't know how to describe it, but it was just that. So this is the non-subs. So you get your non-subbies, and this is for subs. There we go. No, yeah. It was just all Pepe the Frog. There we go. So this is your raid message for those who are subbed. That way, we're gonna shorten it down. I'm just copying and pasting it because at this point I don't want to I realize how ginormous those are. So let me find my target. We're gonna raid into the cool, awesome, fantastic, Saiba. So let me get the raid message started. Everyone have y'all things copied and pasted and ready? Let's go to the buy screen real quick, actually. House. And we did it with no stuff at all, so yeah. Let's go. Let's start the raid. Alright. Everyone, thank you guys for— oh shoot, I am on the wrong screen. The wrong screen, I almost ended off. Thank you all for joining today. We'll see you hopefully, I think Friday, maybe, possibly, I will be on time, or Thursday. I do not remember what time I schedule, but thank you guys for tuning in, but it's time for this little fox to tune out and sleep. Be nice, don't be rude, you know how I taught y'all, and have a good, safe day. Alright, broadcast ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright everyone, bye-bye!